All right, press one if you can hear me. Press one if you can motherfucking hear me. Press one if you can hear me. Shit, every motherfucking word. Damn. Press one if you can hear me. Shit. I guess this one. Hold on, let me go to this chat. Okay. Oh yeah. Let me go ahead and just play this shit. This bitch is a fucking trip.
Live streams and uploading most of my videos. I haven't really been on YouTube as much. I have been just gaining revenue and income in other areas on social media. So it's been easy for me to drop off of YouTube. Like, I also have.
So you over there showing your ass. Okay, bitch.
Other YouTube channels that generate me more income than this one. So I haven't.
Okay, well, why the fuck you over here now? Trying to tell us this? Go over there and make your motherfucking income.
Really put forth the energy I could on my channel as much as I used to. But I'm going to try to.
Exactly. Because you can't do all this shit. Sitting here trying to motherfucking do TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, OnlyFans. But you got all these streams of income. Okay.
Start uploading at least at 3 p.m. every day. That's 3 p.m. West Coast time. Remember, I'm in California. So if you haven't checked out my last two uploads, my last two premieres, they were about Kevin Samuels. Now, the reason why I decided to start talking about Kevin Samuels suddenly is because for some reason, every time I look at my analytics, I see him there. Like, he is just there every time. And when I look at my analytics, it shows me.
Okay. When I look at my analytics, Sans Ray pop up. So that's why I talk about your ass. Okay. Well, you can use that excuse. I can too.
All of the things that my audience watch. So my audience is watching him.
And my audience listens to Sans Ray. That's why I talk about it.
And Lovely T and one other person. And I consider.
Get the fuck up out of here, damn bitch. You don't got damn well. The shit that comes up in your analytics is your ass. That's the shit that you be watching. You be over there in this motherfucking chat. Well, I ain't gonna say it's chat, but you be listening to his live. The fuck up out of her. Oh, that's see, it comes up in my analytics because everybody who be watching me watches him. Bitch, nobody don't watch you like that. Who this bitch thinks she folded?
Have been seeing it for the past couple of months. So I had been seeing Kevin Samuels over and over and over again. And honestly, ever since he was disrespectful to that one woman where he was telling her she'd never get a high value man, even though she was, financially stable herself.
Okay, she could be so financial stable. Don't mean shit. High value is your character.
And was making six figures herself. I already had a bad taste in my mouth about this guy because, like I've said on previous videos that a lot of times
Sans Ray got a bad taste in her mouth about somebody. Well, Sans Ray, don't you think everybody got a bad taste about your monkey ass? Don't you think everybody just look at you like, why did you just stay dead?
when men are expressing their opinion, black men specifically, when they're expressing their opinion about black women, a lot of times
Okay, and you're not a black woman, so why you worried about it?
they're extremely disrespectful towards black women unnecessarily.
Oh, okay.
And I don't necessarily.
Once again, if black men so disrespectful to black women, what that has to do with you? You're not black. You're mixed race. So that's not your fight. So why are you worried about it?
I don't like that type of lack of self-control in men. It's very unattractive. And
Okay, if it's unattractive, well then you don't have to motherfucker talk to black men. You go, get you a wigger, you know what I'm saying, or a Mexican, whatever the fuck you was chasing. Go chase them.
for the many years I've been on YouTube, I've seen too many black men step out of pocket myself. So it had made.
And ever since I've been on motherfucking YouTube, all I see is Sans Ray step out of pocket and do some fuck shit. So what makes you even more different?
He had this behavior where it was unflattering. And I spent many years just arguing back and forth with men who were low energy to begin with. And I was just like, man, instead of continuing to be on YouTube and sitting here arguing back and forth with people, I'd rather just, do something a little bit more constructive with my time.
Okay, you rather do something constructive with your time, but you came over here to tell everybody why you talked about Kevin Samuels. On top of that, don't y'all find it strange? When people was using her shit, she was like, oh, that's against YouTube community guidelines. But I said this before, when she does shit, oh, it's all good. Damn, motherfuckers want to text me every time I get in the middle of something.
And so anyway, just recently I put up 2 videos of Kevin Samuels. They were about Kevin Samuels. The first one was about this 37-year-old single mother who called into his show, and she was a mother of 2, and she was saying that she was going to make a man wait for her, that she was celibate and she was going to make a man wait for her. And he was basically saying, first of all, no high value man is going to wait for you. He was basically saying himself, who he is, he would never wait for her. Now, I don't classify Kevin Samuels as a high value man at all.
And everybody don't classify Sans Ray as a high value woman who's sitting here trying to sell some motherfucking pussy pics for $75. That's they ain't the pics. That's the pics is what $100. They try to sell some motherfucking used ass, stinky ass motherfucking panties for $60 and $75.
Have coined the term, but the definition that he has attached to this term is not who he is, because he himself has been divorced twice. He himself.
How do you know all this if you don't listen to him? How you know all this? I didn't know that, and I don't listen to him. But how you know all this? You say you don't know this man. You said it many a time. Oh, I don't know him. So, but how you know if he been divorced 2 times?
He's a baby daddy. You understand what I'm saying? And there's one thing to have an opinion about somebody and talk about that opinion and express yourself versus just being flat out rude and nasty towards somebody. And to me, character matters at the end of the day. That's what matters to me. You can have an opinion. Everybody can have an opinion. Everybody got one. And your opinion is no more valuable than somebody else's opinion. Unless, to me, like say for instance, for your opinion to matter to me, I would have to have a level of respect for you. And once I lose respect for you, anything that you think or what you feel or what you have to say is now irrelevant to me, because I no longer.
Okay, well, in that case, what Kevin is saying should be irrelevant to you because you don't know that man, but you still talking. You see how this bitch contradicts herself? Like I said, when it comes to Sans Ray, all the rules get thrown out the window. Everybody must listen to Sans Ray and her bullshit. Bye Sans Ray rules. Well, like I said, who want to bet she brings up Priest before the end of the video? She is. This ain't shit bitch is.
Or, desire your approval or desire your adoration. So I would have to know you personally to like care what your opinion is. So to me, it's like I see a lot of women who are coming to this man and they're asking him for.
Oh, I'm glad you mentioned that, Mazar. Exactly. Let me highlight that. Oh, wait. But she too scared to go on the show like I asked her to. Of course. Because she wants to control the narrative. And he's going to be able to get her ass real good and real quick. She knows that. She doesn't have no competition. That's why she over there listening to him like, oh, how can I get him? How can I say something, bring something and throw it at him? Because it's like she's seeking revenge along with attention. And that's what these motherfuckers do, y'all. Let's call it for what it is. That's what these sorry motherfuckers want her to do. They be revengeful and try to find, nitpick every fucking thing. People don't know how to take criticism. These women called him in, you know what I'm saying, asking for suggestions. And he gives it to them. Oh shit, hold the fuck up. I'm tripping.
Advice, and I feel so sorry for these women because they value his opinion so much. What's up, Cupcake?
No, not all of them don't value his opinion. They just listening. It's just, you know, it's good dialogue. You know, but you know, Sansa Ray is used to everybody just follow along with her bullshit. That's what she used to. That's the thing about these motherfuckers on her. I'm just not talking about Sansa Ray. It's other motherfuckers as well. They want everybody to be, you know what I'm saying, a yes man behind their bullshit. That's not a good dialogue. And everybody know me. I tell y'all off the rep. Feel free to state your claim. There's been plenty of people came up here and state their claim. And I know how to agree to motherfucking disagree. We all got our own opinions and we all got our own views, which is good. Everybody's not gonna see everything the same way. But when you talk to Sansa Ray, oh, she wants you to see her bullshit her way. These are facts. These are facts. We go back and look at her in the Field of Eyes show interview. She steered that whole motherfucking interview to her way, to her bullshit. If he'll let it go on, being nice to her. And all the other panels she ran off of, oh, the conversation was gonna go her way. That's why she ran.
They value this man's opinion so much, and it's like it's so many women that's out here lost. You understand? So anyway, I put up two of those videos. The first video was about the 37-year-old single mother and my opinion about that and how, you know, Kevin addressed her, Mrs. Samuels addressed her. And then earlier today, I put up a video about, do women become more valuable with time? And so, like I said, I'm going to do 5 topics. I already have 5 topics that I've already recorded and had a response to, and that's what I'm going to post within the next couple of days. So I got 2 videos up already, and I got 3 more to go. But as I was looking at my analytics today, I saw that he posted something about alpha mothers. And the name of it was Alpha Mothers Raise Beta Sons, then blame men for not being leaders. And when I saw it, right, at first I was like, okay, you know, this is a narrative that's being formed from somebody who has a fragile ego, right?
Okay, look at her talking all big. I'm gonna go ahead and let her keep talking because I know she's gonna hang herself and I'm gonna get her. So just listen.
Assuming that this is what he thinks, right? I'm just assuming because I didn't watch the content. I try to tell you, I don't click on that poison. I don't click.
Okay, if you don't click on the poison, how you know what the fuck he talking about? You just going off the title.
On that poison because the content is so negative. I just got to be careful what I consume. I protect my energy. I just don't have time. If it's a man out there that is speaking the truth about Black men and women or whatever the case, I'll listen to him all day long. But when that disrespect,
bullshit. Because if you want to listen to a man that's telling the truth about Black men and Black women, your monkey ass will be over here hearing the motherfucking truth what I'm saying about your ass. So get the fuck up out of here with that bullshit.
and them false narratives and those, you know, the things that people say in order to protect their own fragile egos and stuff like that. I can't subscribe to that stuff. I can't subscribe to hypergamy gurus. I cannot subscribe to misogyny.
Yeah, Mazara. Well, I know she watched this shit. She ain't full of no motherfucking body. Like I said, a lot of these motherfuckers, they gonna say some shit, just, you know what I'm saying, to say their face and say their ass, make themselves look like they better than somebody. Oh no, I don't watch that. Why would I watch that? He's lame. He's this, he's that. But you still talk about him. That's like me saying, oh, I don't watch Sansa Ray. No. No, that's bullshit. I listen to this bitch. I ain't gonna lie. I listen to this dumbass bitch because this shit is like, wow, really? Why this shit don't apply to yourself?
Rules. I just don't like either or. It's just too extreme to me. So I was thinking, this is a statement that is in defense of deadbeat baby daddies. And
God damn. Who said it in the chat? That said, watch, she gonna talk about priests. And I ain't listening to this. This is live right now, y'all. Hold on, who said that? I'm trying to go back to the chat. I know somebody said it. Hold on. Was that you, Lyrica, that said that? Hold on. Who was that said it? Watch before the end of the live, she gonna talk about priests. Who said that? I'm trying to see. Hold on. Help me out, y'all. Hold on. I think it was either Lyrica or it was Lyric. She called it out.
the only type of male that would defend a deadbeat baby daddy or give a deadbeat baby daddy an excuse is a beta male. So if a beta male is walking around on social media, let me stop saying walking around because you ain't walking around on social media.
yeah. You know, if you walk around on social media, yeah, just go ahead in your fucked up ass head, because that's the only place you can walk around in is social media. Don't y'all notice that? She can never tell you about no real life activities or festivities and shit like that. It's always something on social media. I told you this is all this bitch got. This bitch do not know how to operate in the real world.
A beta male is on social media complaining about Black women or saying that Black women blame men for not being fathers and they raise beta males. Wouldn't that be coming from a beta himself? That's coming from a beta himself saying, hey.
Well, it could be. It's possible. Just like I ain't shit bitch who come on her complain about her baby daddy. Ain't that something ain't shit bitch to do? Yeah. Because a real woman wouldn't do it. A real woman just gonna stand up and hold it down, no matter what.
I was raised by an alpha mother who blames Black men for not being leaders. This is what I was thinking in my head. This is why it's so important that alpha males start addressing their peers instead of women. And let me explain. So earlier today, right, I was in this relationship group on Facebook, and I was just in there talking. And I posted this screenshot of a tweet I posted on Twitter. And the tweet said, women.
Let me go ahead and read this because Mr. Jeppa said something very good. But he pays child support, and she still is trying to deflect him, not wanting her, by calling him a deadbeat. Exactly. That's what some ain't shit bitch to do.
Men put up too much with, they put up with too much from men. And men want women to be easy on them, but they will require that a woman meet them 10 football fields from Neptune before they actually propose to this woman. They make her go through all this trauma, all these issues, all this earning his love and respect and crap. But they want women to be easier.
Nah, that's a motherfucker lie. That's a motherfucker lie. Everybody's relationship ain't like that. Everybody's relationship ain't love and hip hop, Sansa Ray. All relationships don't work like that. That's not the basics of reality. Let me repeat myself. That's not the basics of reality. Things like that does go on, but that's not how reality goes. So that's what happens when you look at this love of hip hop and all the other shit. Motherfucker think that's how life is. No, life is not like that. Life is what the fuck you make it.
And the reason why I'm single is because I'm standing on the corner of I don't give a fuck and I got better shit to do. I have better shit to do with my time than sitting there sticking to a man that's causing me drama or trauma or issues. For what? When I could just go find me a better dude.
Oh, okay. Well, since you say that, I mean, what was the problem with you moving on from Priest? Because you said he's so toxic, and that's why you ran off. So you should be doing better. Going off your logic. I'm not putting words in your mouth. That's something that you said.
I don't want to date somebody that got a communication issue. I'll just go find a dude that know how to communicate. I don't want to date somebody that don't understand me while I'm sitting there just trying to get them to understand me. No, I'm just gonna date somebody that understand me. But a lot of women, what a lot of black men are used to is a lot of black women seeing them with all of this bad.
Oh shit! Somebody in her chat said, "Why focus on Kevin Samuels and not display your wealthy and positive lifestyle? All the drama is non-productive." Oh, and Mark ain't in there. That motherfucking blocked that. I bullshit you not. Let me screenshot this shit because I'm gonna make this motherfucker. Hold on, man. Shouts out to that person right there. His name is Don Carter. Shouts out to you, bro. She ain't gonna like that. I hope he posts this shit again so she can see that shit.
And all of this ugliness and all of this negativity and trying to love them through that. Or trying to, they're thinking that their love is gonna make him better. No, I'm not gonna waste my love on someone that I gotta work that hard to get love from in return.
A relationship is motherfucking work. You didn't know that?
And a lot of times a woman will stick with a guy simply because she loved him, not because he loved her. Because when a man genuinely loves you, he has a lot of respect for you. He's not gonna hurt you. He's not gonna put all this trauma on you and this drama on you on purpose. Or even by accident. Because he's gonna try to do whatever he can to try to get you to stick around. So anyway, I put this post up on the Facebook page. In this group, it was a relationship group, and it was people of all genders, all races. And so this white girl comes in, Snow Bunny comes in. She's just like, well, I don't think all men are bad because, my husband, we was together for 10 years and he took care of me so good. And we was financially in a good place and we got married in Paris and all this Snow Bunny white European shit she was talking, right? She had been married.
Okay. I could tell right now that white bitch pissed her ass off. Now she wanted to call her Snow Bunny. See, I tell you, when people follow they fuck shit, they have no problem with praising them. But soon as people go against they fuck shit, they want to talk bad about them. And this bitch right here, she's a perfect example of that type of person.
Hey, her husband was white, and she was talking about how bad she treated him. Right? So I said to her, when I said that men want it easy.
Right, Bazaar? It's like
men are really hard on women.
Right, Bazaar? It's like, damn, bitch, do you hear the shit that you saying? You don't even apply this to yourself. I mean, she truly doesn't. That's how you could tell she never stops and self-reflect. And then she does stop and self-reflect. It's, let me do something or say something to sugarcoat this and make myself look and feel better. It's not let me start over or let me go a different route. It's just let me cover this bullshit up and act like I ain't never said it. It ain't never happened. I ain't had nothing to do with it. I don't know what you're talking about. I don't want to hear it. She naive to her fucking self.
Maybe I should have said something about race. Because the fact that I left out black in front of men could have, had you a little bit confused.
So I mean, even still, she probably would have still came in there. And what? She probably still came in there. And what? And by you saying that sound like you wanted her to go against black men. And what type of real black woman would do that? You see what I'm saying, y'all? Y'all see what I'm saying? Oh, maybe I should have put black in front of it. Then maybe she had a different view. So it's like you are helping the fucking oppression. You want the oppression to motherfucking crush black men. You want the motherfucking laws to come down on the black man. I mean, to tell y'all, I seriously hope somebody really grabs a hold to this bitch, slap the fuck out of her ass, choke the fuck till she turns fucking purple. Seriously. Cause this shit right here, cause the killer part is about it is that just because she wasn't successful in her relationships and she thinks that all black men ain't shit, it's sad. It really is. It's like this bitch don't know how to start over and revamp herself to be a better person. Then maybe she might find something that might attract to her. This bitch want to talk about her energy all the time. A real high value dude will see that your energy is fucked up.
Because if you are a black woman or you are a woman who is exotic, it's non-black, and you've dated a black man, you know how complicated it is to date them. You just know. Every woman I have ever spoken to who has dated a black man knows how difficult it is to date a black man.
Oh, okay. Well, that goes to show you that the type of motherfucking bitches that you're attracting are some ain't shit bitches just like you. They are truly some ain't shit bitches like you. If they gonna sit there and tell you, oh yeah, it's difficult to date a black man. You got that motherfucking hatred towards black men in your motherfucking mind and heart, bitch, go. Niggas don't want your ass anyway. But you always want to motherfucking mooch and have your hands out. Because I don't think no motherfucking white motherfuckers over there buying your goddamn panties and your motherfucking subscription to your OnlyFans.
Every woman, regardless to color, right? We can resonate when we talking to each other about black men because we know, right? So I say to Snow Bunny, I'm like, listen, Snow Bunny, maybe I should have. This is my fault because I should have put black men, because then the appropriate people could have flocked to this post. So suddenly she starts defending black men. Never dated black men. Just starts defending black men. Snow Bunny. And proceeded to participate in erasure. And I had to explain to her, when a black woman is speaking about the black experience that you've never experienced, maybe you should keep your lips closed.
Oh, she should keep her lips closed because she's speaking, probably at a balanced speed. She's not going in on a black man. But if she was going in on a black man, you'd be over there cheering her ass on just like the rest of the motherfucking bitches that ran over to the white woman. It goes to show you. It goes to show you.
Because this is not something you're going to be able to ever understand, right? This is why I say the Snow Bunny. So in comes the self-proclaimed good black man. And he says that typical weird shit that good black men who are beta say. And this is what they say. Whenever this is what the self-proclaimed good black man said, who is in fact beta, and I'm going to explain why. He says this typical shit that I'm sick of hearing.
He says the typical shit that you sick of hearing. Science Ray, if you don't listen to him, how do you hear it? Can somebody explain it in the chat? She says she don't listen to him, so how can you hear it?
When black women complain about black men, it's because these black women have made a poor choice in man. It's not all black men. Now, the reason why I'm sick of hearing that isn't because it's false. The reason why I'm sick of hearing it is because the men that continuously say this shit are too weak to address the bad black men that parade around destroying black women.
Oh, okay. Let's go off your narrative. Now, when Sasha Ray was on YouTube parading that priest wasn't shit and priest need to come take care of his child and all that, where was women to check you at? Even though some did try to check you, but you ain't want to listen. So, I mean, what makes you even more different?
Men who are alpha or men who classify themselves as good men refuse to hang around men or give social acceptance to men who have abandoned their children, men who womanize, men who abuse women. Alpha men refuse. But it's so many betas out here. They will say to a black woman, choose better, instead of simply addressing these poor black men who are low performing, lack of education, in and out of jail.
Oh, okay. Let's go off your narrative. Steady dressing a bitch who's steady in a motherfucking Super 8 or a motherfucking steady stay hotel. Never had a house of her own. Don't got good credit. Has never went out and financed her own car. But a high value man supposed to come choose you. Okay.
Collecting baby mamas.
Sit here and get motherfucking ran through and act like you know what I'm saying? You motherfucking holy to thou. Okay.
They still hang out with these niggas.
Hey, Rex, hold on, man, because I gotta get through most of this because everybody, trying to hear all this. Just sit tight. Sit tight.
Still give these same low energy men social acceptance. That's why I'm sick of hearing it. So I say to the self-proclaimed good black man, instead of sticking your nose in a conversation between two women, I'm gonna need for you to take that same energy that you put in towards me, telling me that black women need to choose better, and put that energy into your fellow black man who is out here destroying the community. Because that's your responsibility as a man. See, women, we gonna sit here and hold each other accountable. Let me do my job.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, women need to hold you accountable for motherfuckers sit here scamming everybody on this fake death shit. Women need to call you out. Shouts out to the women that did. But more women need to call you out on your bullshit instead of cheerleading your bitch ass on.
When I'm talking to my ladies, let me be the mentor and the leader that I need to be for the lady.
Oh, hold on, bitch. A leader and a mentor? No, bitch. No.
I'm alpha female. So if I want to produce more alphas, or if I want to produce more self-sufficient, financially stable, smart business women, then I gotta teach.
Oh, the fuck up. This bitch is getting too fucking bold. Talking about she gotta teach smart, financial, stable business women. Bitch, you not name one of them. How are you gonna teach somebody something? Oh my god! I tell you, motherfuckers get on this internet shit, man, and think they goddamn excuse me, y'all. Sit over here sipping on this 1800 motherfucking Pepsi. Motherfuckers get on this shit and think they straight motherfucking motherfucking business gurus, and can't show you one motherfucking piece of paper, some real paperwork. Put it like that. Can't show you one big ass check that they didn't cash, but they can come on here, this motherfucker, and try to tell you all types of shit.
Doing my part as a man, right? As a black man. When you see these other men out here,
right. God bless. God bless that. I have mentors. They don't sell used panties on the internet. Right. But this the bitch just somehow she gotta be somebody mentor. Okay.
do you check them? Do you hold them accountable? No. And that's the problem. That's my biggest problem with black men. It's not that I'm bitter or angry with black men, or I'm gonna sit here and talk down to black men. I'm not even.
Well, bitch, what the fuck you doing? What you think you doing? That's what the fuck it sound like to me. You sure ain't motivating.
But hurt when I hear them say all of the negative shit that they say about women all day long on you.
And bitch, you only hear that shit on the motherfucking internet. You don't hear that shit in real life. So get the fuck up out of here.
What does concern me is that while all these men, they sit around and they discuss women's issues and they discuss collecting vagina.
Right, feet. You being homeless is your biggest problem. But she get on this motherfucker act like she got a whole motherfucking mansion with maids, with gardeners, with motherfucking a Belvedere included.
Trying to see how many women they get, instead of becoming a quality man, discussing finances and businesses and improving.
This bitch be killing me with that shit. Discussing finances and business and improvement. Bitch, I have yet to hear you discuss out a whole fucking business plan. All these fucking years you saying this shit, bitch. We have yet to see you lay out some type of fucking business plan with paperwork. We have yet to see that.
Being spoken about a lot on this platform, on YouTube specifically, is men and their discomfort with black women, their socially awkwardness they don't take accountability for.
Well, bitch, that ain't me. I ain't social awkward, bitch. Everybody seen that. Everybody see me go out and mingle with other people. But we didn't see Sans Ray. We didn't see it in a long ass time.
Criminal records. Majority of them aren't high value men themselves. Majority of them aren't making over $50,000 a year. But
well, bitch, I make over $50,000 a year, so you couldn't be talking about me.
These men sit down and discuss women as if women are the problem. When these women, these men need to discuss their finances. They need to discuss their legacy, their lineage. Because
men need to discuss their finances. Who the fuck gets on her and discuss their finances? I mean, nobody doesn't do that, Sansa Ray.
If you look at black men, their performance level is low. Considering all of the other men, all of the non-black men all over the world. You know why black men are low performance? Because black men, majority of black men, number one, they're more concerned about how many women they can sleep with.
Yeah, see, this is love and hip hop bullshit. Exactly. This is love and hip hop bullshit. No, bitch, the first problem a black man has is the systematic oppression, which keeps them from climbing to the top. Only token Negroes and certain amount of Negroes will be on top. That's how this system is set up. It's not because, oh, black men cheat.
Not how many women they can protect or lead, but how many women they can sleep with. How many exotic women they can sleep with. That's it. That's what they're concerned about. Not what they supposed to be concerned about. Non-black men care about their legacy. And you see the difference. So as a black woman, when I've been trying to date black men, you know,
like I said, once again, this goes to show you that this bitch ain't shit. I'm gonna reach what you just said, Javante, because you just said something good. But you could tell this bitch is always fucked up. Now, us as black folks, we know back in the day, we couldn't get insured. We know that. We know back in the day, even to this day, we don't get paid as much as a different race person does. We could be working the same job, got more experience, and we still would not get the pay that they get. But this bitch sitting up here talking about like, oh, black men need to amp their game. They need to level up. How can you level up against a system that's against you, Sansray? Why don't you talk about that? That's where it starts at. All this shit that you talk, you claim that you yapping your mouth about, all that's the trickle down effect of this system. And I'm pretty sure everybody will be agreeing with me on that part. But that's not the motherfucking number one reason just because a black man cheat. That's why he doesn't get ahead in life. No, that's not it. The number one fucking reason is the systematic oppression that's against us. This system is not for us, Sansray. This system is against us. Matter of fact, it is against your black ass too, but you're still fucking dumb. You can't see it.
The first thing I come to men about when I date is what are you doing with your future?
Oh, my fault, Javante. Let me read what Javante just said. But she expects men to pay for her OnlyFans. Ain't no white man paying over there. Exactly. KD just said something good too. I bet people making 50K are not on the internet asking for 505, 100. Real talk. But this bitch is.
Because a man with no vision for the future is always going to be stuck in the past. He always going to stay stagnant. So the first thing I'm going to ask a man is, what are you doing with your future? What are you doing with your life? So I say this to the beta, to the self-proclaimed good black man who teamed up with the Snow Bunny on Facebook to attack me and defend deadbeat, negative, low energy black men, Dusties. I say to him, so what you doing about the problem?
But let's reflect on something. Ain't this the same motherfucking bitch that left her daughter to go chase dick? Ain't this the same bitch who couldn't motherfucking afford to go see her daughter for her motherfucking prom? Ain't this the motherfucking bitch who couldn't afford to go see her motherfucking daughter walk across the fucking stage? But the black man is low energy, though. The black man is all fucked up, though.
If you see the problem is there, you know it's Dusties around. You know it's low energy men out here. Instead of always trying to check black women to just not choose these men, check these black men and teach them to be better. And the only way that you can teach them to be better is if you no longer give them social acceptance. That's the only way you're going to do it. Because these betas are out here talking about, don't date black women, don't date single mothers, don't date this type of woman, don't date that type of woman. And they'll team together and create like this culture of men who hate a specific type of woman. Don't date hoes, don't date sluts, don't date blah, 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 blah. But what they refuse to do is check each other. Instead of telling these men who they should and shouldn't date, what they need to be telling these men is how to invest their money, how to be head of household, how to be a leader.
You can't invest your money right. So what are you talking about?
And that's one thing that's not being taught to these dudes. So after I had this conversation with this guy, I was thinking to myself, like, as a mother, right? And we're just talking about the Facebook conversation that I had with the black man, how he teamed up with the snow bunny. And what he should have did was check the snow bunny. The first thing he did was jump on the snow bunny side. And that was the last thing he was supposed to do. What he was supposed to do was
right, Javante. Teach your son to speak. She can't do that. Oh no, she can't do that at all. For what she said, in 9 months, he was supposed to be a jokester. He's supposed to be a calculus expert. We had yet to see the video on that shit.
Fit me, but he did. Because let me tell you something black women have been doing. Man, my stomach out here growling. Black women, hey, NPO, black women will defend a black man in a heartbeat. We will refuse to let some white guy talk about a black experience that he's never experienced. But here goes a black man jumping on me, teaming up with a snow bunny to defend low energy black men, not even just black men in general, but low energy black men who womanize, abuse, cheat, lie, abandon their children. This self-proclaimed good black man was defending.
Okay. She kills me with that part. Black men abandon their children. Now, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be more people in her that know who the fuck their daddy is than people in her that don't know who their daddy is. But you let her tell it. Black kids get abandoned by their fathers. Okay. Rex, you gotta hold on, man. I gotta get through this, man. Just you gotta relax.
And I'm just like, where do these dudes get this from? Is it that they grew up with a single mother? Is it that they grew up with a single father? Is it that they had both of their parents? So this was on my mind already.
Veronica said, this is the same fool who has always been begging people for money. And now she acting like she is all that talk about being on YouTube talking shit. And you and your mama calling me. Oh, y'all read the rest. Hey, Rex, I'm gonna drop the link, man. You gotta make it quick because everybody expecting, you know what I'm saying, to get through this. All right. I'm gonna let you know you gotta make it quick, man.
And I was thinking about it all day and I was like, maybe I'll do a video about this. And then I seen that Kevin Samuels had done this video. Alpha mothers raise beta sons, then blame men for not being leaders. I mean, shit. That's some typical beta male.
All right. Welcome to the panel, Rex. What's going on, bro?
All right. You want me to talk now?
Yeah, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yo. Now, I heard her before when you played her, man. The shit she said tonight. Now, I just talked to this broad, Cynthia G, for the first time last week. It's the same, and I proved her wrong. I'm going to tell you what she said, but I'm going to get to what this girl you playing said. All she did was blame the black man, and this is my thing. Some of her things, and make sure I'm correct on what I heard. The black man is to blame for basically why she fucked a married man, had a baby by him, and didn't want to be with her. That's the black man's fault. Because,
right.
See, you know what Rex do? Rex focus on Rex. And this is what people on the internet do, and bitches like her. Same shit she give him Cynthia G. If you ask her about herself, she would have to admit I'm a whore, I'm a piece of shit as a woman. Same thing I put Cynthia G to the test with, and they don't want to answer about themselves. They want to talk about people in general.
Right.
So this is where you know you're a fucking fraud. See, Rex want to talk about Rex. I don't want to talk about STL or fucking Jermaine Dupri or nobody the fuck else. These motherfuckers are fake, man. And what else you said about the black man? And this, now I never heard her talk like this about the black man.
Oh yeah, she get in that motherfucking wire her up her ass, and
Yeah,
it's
hold
gonna be
up.
the black man fault. It's
So the
plenty of
black
videos.
man. So hold up. And then it's another thing I heard. The black man can't protect himself. And see, with these black bitches on, and now I usually don't get like this, but I'm gonna get like this. These black bitches on YouTube don't want to admit. You can pull up videos where a black man fucking up two white boys by his motherfucking self. I don't know what these fucking black bitches talking about on the internet. But you might as well now, STL. Let's just go and say I said, guess what? All black women are whores. Now that would sound crazy, but that's what these bitches basically saying. All black men ain't shit. That's a fucking lie. No, you laid down with somebody that don't want your stinking pussy ass, and now you're mad because you don't got nobody. And guess what? Just like Cynthia G, the white man don't want your stinking ass. You don't look good enough. You got fake hair. You're bald-headed bitch. Fuck out of here. Bitch talking about black men like this. Now, there's one thing that she go like say a little thing about her own purchase, and then, all right, well, some black men, no, this bitch is talking about black men on the hatred. Come on, I might
Yeah,
got
yeah,
time for that,
yeah.
man.
Like I said, that's yeah, that's why
and
I
like
stopped.
you said, STL, guess what? I may go with 50 grand a year too. Now, guess what? Bitch, I don't make 100 grand a year, but I may go with 50. And what I'm saying is, bitch, I don't want your pussy stink, right? Remember that? And then Cynthia G, you're bald headed, bitch. Niggas don't want bald headed women. The fuck up out of here. Fuck up out of here. Bitch gonna tell me. Never mind. I ain't even saying that, man. These people
Rex,
are going crazy, man.
What Uncle Wood? You know she got her panties on sale over there on OnlyFans, but you gonna buy a pair?
Fuck no, I ain't buying no panties. I got panties upstairs. I'm gonna take off a woman. Guess what? I could get them motherfuckers free. Fuck about it, nigga.
She got a special 2 for $150.
Yeah, all right. Somebody else, one of these other weird ass niggas get them. I'm good. I don't get it though. Her anger though, when she was saying, "Yo, that shit is starting to," because I'm like, if I talked about a black woman like that in the whole, that would be wrong by me. That's what I'm telling you, STL.
Right,
For a
exactly.
woman to talk like that and black men in the whole is wrong. It's just wrong.
Yeah,
like
I agree.
Who you talking about? You talking about? She talking about high value, bitch. No nigga, what? No nigga got his shit together. Like, listen, I don't make 100,000. Let's say I make about 65 to 70.
Right.
I don't want you. So if I'm not 100,000, all right, I'm not a high value man. I don't want you, bitch. I went to the doctor yesterday for my job, right? My new job. I weigh 179, 195, 197 actually. Yeah, I went up 4 pounds actually, 197. Guess what? Bitch, you got me outweighed by 50 pounds. I don't want you either, you dirty bitch. The fuck up out of here. Fucking fat bitch.
All right. Yeah,
disrespectful, man. Nah, man. That shit she was saying, I didn't know she talked like that.
Yeah,
black, man.
yeah. That's why you know what I'm saying. I be on that motherfucking head. Like, hold on, bitch. Just because you being a fucking failure in finding relationships and you can't hold one over a fucking year.
What did she say about black? They don't take care of their children.
Right, they abandon their children. It's like, come on, really?
That's a lie.
Exactly, that's a fucking lie.
I know plenty of black
right. That's why I said I know for a fact. Look, I know for a fact everybody in here know. There's more people in here that know their daddy than the ones who don't know.
But no, think about the guys in here, right? And if you know more than 2 men, because I do, I know about 8 men actually in my real life. But if you know more than 2 men that take care of their children, put a 1 in the chat room. I guarantee you niggas are flooding your chat room with 1s. Come on, man. No, not your dad. Just niggas you know.
I'm just saying. Now the way she put it to my men are abandoning their children. I'm like, oh the fuck up, bitch.
No,
My
they
daddy
not,
abandoned me.
man.
What the fuck you mean? I knew who my daddy was.
Yeah, but I'm talking about
just because that's because she didn't know who her daddy was. She think everybody is like her. Everybody in her situation.
No, they mad because nobody want to give you the time, sis. Look at you. And I heard you. Remember you played that video a few months ago or a year ago, whatever. When she talking about pussy stink. Settle down. A man will actually deal with you, but they're not going to deal with this craziness. Somebody got his shit going. First off, let's say I ain't gonna talk about that. I'm gonna just talk about myself. Reason, listen, I had my wife since she was a virgin. I've been told you that. Second of all, that don't even matter. Guess what? I argue with her. We always argue. But you know what she ain't gonna say? Black men ain't shit. All this silliness. Now, when I hear you say this, how can I take you serious, bitch? And you already got children. So because I gotta help you take care of your children. I'm assuming I'm gonna be with you. And you don't have, like, come on, man. Stop, man. She's talking about black men don't got shit.
Right.
Black men is out here getting money in real life.
Exactly.
I don't know what the fuck.
Exactly. She look at this love of hip hop bullshit. She think that's what black men. She try to take that and that's how black men are. All of them cheat. All of them got 2 or 3 baby mamas.
STL, look at the NBA. Look at the NFL. Just go off that. That's about NBA is about 70-80% of black men getting money.
Right.
Come on, man. Stop, sis. Stop. Oh, that's the 1%.
Right.
So
let's go ahead. We're gonna roll into it. Let's go ahead and roll into it.
Go ahead.
Logic. And if you insecure, a woman who's insecure, who isn't confident in yourself, who isn't smart enough to fall for that bullshit, you are gonna look at that shit and be like, oh, maybe it is me. No. Let me tell you something. Just because a woman is raising a child alone doesn't mean she's incompetent. A good mother is a good mother is a good mother, whether a father is present or not.
It does mean nobody wants you, though.
I'ma still be the same mother. Whether my son's father decides he wants to show up in his life or not.
Yeah, there you go, Lyric. You was right. There you go. She's about to talk about priests.
But do you see STL what she doing? And this was not all women, but she based her story around her life. Where
exactly.
She's not going to
she always good. We've been pointing it out. We've been pointing it out.
She's a fucking joke. She's a fucking joke.
So fucking joke.
Yeah, and I don't understand how she sit up here, and this is what other women do. You sit around and follow her, and then you agree with her in the chat, and all they tell you is, guess what? You're another broken fucking woman. Because how can you agree with her and not say, guess what, sis?
Right.
Just like you would tell a man, because I don't believe men and women are equal, but if y'all want to say they are, you got to pull yourself by your bootstraps. That's what they tell men. Get your shit together, shut the fuck up, and stop whining.
Exactly. I just said it earlier. I said any real woman when it came on the internet and sit here trying to blast her baby ass, she did motherfucking pull up a motherfucking pads and shit made it happen.
Yeah, but if you want to be what I think you are, then you need to shut the fuck up. But if you want to do what you saying, and you want to be equal to men, then you need to shut the fuck up and stop bitching. Because this is what men don't have no time to bitch. Men start bitching like this, guess what? They consider pussies. Come on, man. We don't bitch like this. This is ridiculous.
Welcome to the panel, IM.
What's going on?
All right.
So let me say this. I feel like listening to this woman for the past 2 years between content creators, first Bomb, then you, a little bit of her stuff. Sansaray is doing this for some money. Like I said, I think last week on your stream or whatever, Sansaray is that jack of all trades and a master of none. Okay. Sansaray commentary on stuff is only to gain audience to try to get some money. That's it. Sansaray don't want to go out there and go work hard or do something legitimate for money. She what happened was she seen other people get money easy, and that's the way she want to live her life. And we all know that everybody cannot get money easy. Some people gonna work hard for their money. Some people just gonna get handed to them, and through life you find out where you fit in that. But Sansa has not realized that she's not going to be the woman or the person to get some money easy. And all the things from modeling to singing to trying to get a music career and now on OnlyFans to driving Uber and all that shit was to get fast, quick, easy. I won't be surprised that Sansa was once a smuggler for somebody. I won't be surprised
Hold up,
that
STL. I gotta disagree with him because she is getting money easy. This type of shit sells to the.
no. But that's the point.
This
She's
shit
not.
sell to the women. This shit
No,
sell
but it's
not
not.
all
No, I'm
women.
gonna tell you.
Her
No.
Down women. And this is
Right, no, but let me
thousands
tell you why it's not. And now this is the first one part of the last year. I've learned that her sub count is bogus and false because you got 43,000 subs, and you telling me you only got 22 people in your fucking live stream, and probably 8 of those people are people from your channel. So let's say she probably got 10 to 12 people of her own, and you're talking about a man who got 300 plus subs and is booming right now in the YouTube streets, and you can't get nobody in there. So at the end of the day, all her shit is failing because, like I said, she's not putting full energy into one thing. And I said the last stream, and I'll say it now. Sansa Ray, get the fuck off of YouTube, get off of Facebook, get off of Instagram, focus on OnlyFans, bust that pussy wide open, get you a power drill your pussy, and do all that in the name of your 3-year-old son. Because that's the only way you're going to make some money. You're going to have some guys who are lonely, who are physically and facially challenged that wouldn't mind sitting there and paying to see your body. Because when you put up that post that said this bitch is selling unworn panties for $60, you have to be the stupidest motherfucker to buy some unworn panties from her when you go to Target and buy your own fucking panties for fucking $6. And ain't gotta wait for it to be mailed to you. So you know that she either copied this shit from somebody,
She did.
or
She did.
or she not even smarter to think like, who really gonna buy some unworn pennies for $60 from me? You know what I'm saying? Like, first of all, who gonna buy some worn ones?
An extra $10 if you want to warn.
Right, but who gonna pay $70 for some worn pen? Like, and that's why I know Bomb. I don't mean to bring up on your channel, but Bomb has this issue with men fucking sex dolls and all that shit. If you gotta buy some $70 scented panties from Sansa Ray pussy, you need to take that money and go buy you a sex doll and fuck that. Like, those are the people the sex dolls are for. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, and so what she wanted, she wanted Kevin to shout her out by saying I'm gonna flag her or whatever, or say don't steal my content or whatever, or my titles, so she can get traffic to her. She's speaking about Kevin to get traffic to a YouTube channel. Let's just be honest. If I'm making $3,000 to $5,000 on OnlyFans, fuck YouTube.
Real talk.
Because
Real talk.
you're only making 1 cent per stream. So let's say
that's how I didn't know she was lying. She ain't making that much.
Right, so
she can't be making that much. She can't be making that much with 10 motherfucking subs over there. I mean, she got some super paid subs over there. They gotta be giving up at least a couple of hundred per show.
Right, but not only that, she's not getting cash apps. She's not getting super chats. So let's just say she got. I seen one video and she had 1.2 viewers that watched that one thing. That's $1.02. So you and even you put that times 100 fucking videos, you only made $100 in a month, but you making $3,000 to $5,000 over there. Why the fuck
exactly.
you still
Exactly.
It just doesn't add up.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So I don't know how
she want us to be stupid, like she really doing something she's not.
Right. So it's just like, and I put in the chat, and I don't know if you took that to diss or not, but what I was saying was like, nigga, this horse is dead.
You're right.
Talking about Sansa Ray is a wrap because you got more subs than her, streaming her shit than she doing her shit, and you got way less subscribers.
She done fucked it all up for herself. That's why.
It's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? And then you come over here like she come over. It's like she make it seem like people are begging her to come on YouTube.
Right. But
like,
but
I'm just right. Yeah. Like, I'm just doing this
like,
because I make 5K on OnlyFans, but I come over here for the people.
Right.
No, all your people on fucking YouTube should have been in your OnlyFans since you said you was doing content over there. And then you said you was doing no more free content for the people. You only doing it for your paid subscribers. But yet
Exactly.
you doing fucking streams every day. Or every other day.
Exactly. I been called that out. I say it's bullshit. People bought their subscription. She even gave them no motherfucker. People, I told y'all this. If I make y'all pay for a membership, let's say $10 a month, let's say even $5 a month, I'm gonna push y'all out minimum 2 exclusive content a week. I think that's a good bang for your buck. This bitch probably hasn't even done one. Probably hasn't even done one for the month. But she got motherfuckers who subscribe to, whose memberships and that shit, giving they hard-earned money for a bitch who gonna post one motherfucking video every 2 months.
Right. And I feel for her daughter, and I'm sorry. I know we give praise to her father for what he did for the first 18 years, but if I was that girl's daughter, I would tell my daughter, bring your ass back to Washington, D.C. because you're not going to become shit with this washed up ass mama who don't really give a fuck about you that you got. Because at the end of the day, her daughter is 18, 19 years old. Why the fuck she not in somebody's college?
Now.
Why is she working? Huh? Okay, 20. Why is she working? Especially she was so smart and gifted.
To help her sorry ass mama.
Why the fuck she working at some thrift store, fast food place, retail store, and not in somebody's actual college pushing her career? The little girl sound like she can sing. This would be the time her ass should be on TikTok. She should be on YouTube singing to try to get fucking recognized instead of dealing with Sansa Ray Bush. And then you got this 3-year-old child that's behind that you're not putting no energy into. And with the pandemic, you ain't out driving as much. So you should be home with your kid, really making him smart. But she not. But I'm gonna get if Sansa Ray into the video, I'm gonna give her some perfect advice for you. Sansa Ray, if you listen, you really want to make it big, you gotta just do this. Tell your real fucking life story. People will fall for the sorry ass shit that you're going through. Then this make believe shit of one day you rich, one day you poor, one day you middle class, one day you lower class. You know, 1 week you got a BMW, the next day you got an Uber car.
Right.
You know, one day you got a black car, but one day you got a cash car that you can't even get gas, and you stuck out in the middle of the motherfucking road, and somebody had to cash up you $20, but you got a black car. Or you got a fucking whatever she caught a car she said she had, a MasterCard or something, Air Max, but you can't get $20 of gas, and you stuck in the road. One day you talking to a bum, and then the other day you talking to a millionaire doctor who got his own practice and shit. And just tell your real fucking story that you living in a coronavirus paid hotel right now because of the pandemic. You ain't got shit. You barely got food in the refrigerator, but thank God to the government giving out food stamps and shit. Just tell your real self that you and your kids ain't got no clothes. Your mama needs some insulin or whatever the fuck going on. They need some deodorant, some soap. And then she brought out some fuck. Let me say this. Who the fuck use bar soap anymore? Don't nobody but homeless people use bar soap. You get that shit from the Dollar General.
Exactly.
If I go to a female house
in a long time,
if I go to a female house and she got bar soap, bitch, we got a problem because everything is liquid now on a loofah. Okay, whether it's scented oils or whatever, she got a bar soap. If you don't get the fuck out of here, just tell your real life story. Stop acting like that the apartment, that the motel that you live in is actually where you go and do your photo shoots, that you go and pay, to stay there. No, you live there. And you got a mini fridge. And you got a hot plate that you cooking off of. Just say that shit. You know what I'm saying? Say you went to Ling Long beauty store and bought that fucking hair that's synthetic and shit, and just say that. Let me say this. This bitch took photos, feet fucked up, hands fucked up. What the fuck?
Right. Exactly. But she makes 6 figures. I'm like, well, damn. I know a bitch who don't make 6 figures and keep up with her motherfucking hair and nails.
Man, I know some project bitches will get their nails done over anything. Okay? So and let me just say this, because I know some women out there, even if you don't get the acrylic, you don't go in and get them motherfuckers when they get the dead skin and clip that shit off and sand it down and put some fucking clear coat on that shit with a fucking French tip. I don't know if girls still wear that, But you ain't even hit the nails. Just go and get your feet fucking, cleaned up and shit. Like, come on, man. Like, this shit is disgusting. You want some nigga to buy some fucking yucky panties for $70. Bitch, I wouldn't give you 1 cent for them fucking panties. You know what I'm saying? So it's horrible because the key to her success is telling 100% of her real actual life. She will blow the fuck up because people will really feel the reason why all these women on here who are getting backlash and who are getting put to shame is because they come on here and lie and say that their life is so masculine. I mean,
Right.
so all this and all that,
Extravagant,
whatever.
right.
Right, extravagant, and they fucking life is fucked
Right.
up. Losing their
Exactly.
kids, the state taking their kids, they ain't got no food in their refrigerator, they ain't got no clothes, but you want to do fucking seafood mukbangs with your kids' food stamp money. Like, get
Exactly.
the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying? So it's just a shame that she won't go and tell her real life and how she really living because she will really get money.
And it's that thing, reality, it will kill a lot of people, man. It will. It'll kill them. We got Saying on the panel. Welcome to the panel, Saying.
I'm gonna mute up.
Hey, everybody.
All
How
right.
y'all doing? Who is that? Is that who I am?
Hey,
Yeah.
Sin, how you doing, sis?
Hey, baby. How are you? You spitting
All
real
right.
truth tonight. I'm telling you.
Right.
Man.
I ain't got much to say behind that because you on point with all of it. But I would just say this: it's a sad day. Now, just listen. This chick she's an IT. She's graphics designer. She's got all of these college degrees. She's got all of these multiple streams of income. There's no damn way at 40 years old you should be doing fucking OnlyFans with a 2-year-old child. It just doesn't make sense. And people that know and that listen to it, if you listen to her from day to day or whenever she's talking, you can see through that. Okay, you are 40 years old, and at this point in your life, you should be established by now. You should not be on OnlyFans selling your funky, stinky panties. Okay, taking stupid Photoshop pictures, trying to get a little bit of money, and then lying saying you're making $5K a month. There's no damn way she's making $5K a month, showing Photoshop pictures, and then saying that she gives advice, that she doesn't do anything sexual. That's a damn lie. OnlyFans, she is competing with younger women whose bodies are tight, and they doing way more than just doing Photoshop, okay, pictures. You got to just keep it real. So we know what goes on OnlyFans. And so to me, and I agree with her daughter Dominique does not need to be there with her. That little girl is wasting her life. She needs to be in college somewhere. With the pandemic, she couldn't be on campus, but she needs to be in school. She needs to be in school somewhere. It's just sad. It's sad. Sansaray is fucking that girl up and that baby. It's just sad. She needs to go get a 9-to-5 job like every other single mother out here who's trying to make it and get out of fucking fantasy land, because that's what she's doing. So that's all I had to say for now.
Right. And to piggyback off that, and it's like, I think Sansa Ray don't want her daughter to be more successful than her.
I don't
exactly.
Yeah.
Because it's going to show that she really didn't have no input on her daughter's life.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? All that credit going to go to the dad, not go to her, because she know that she was a nothing ass mama.
Right. And I don't understand the father. I don't know what's going on behind the scenes. I know Dominique is a young girl. She's a young adult now. But I don't care how old you are. At 19, 20, 21, your parents still has some input or should still have some way to guide you and talk to you about what you're doing. Okay. So that crap about she grown now, he can't tell her what to do. My parents did. They were like, look, you going the wrong route. You need to do this, this, and this. So I might not have done it exactly like they said it, but I did what they said. And so I'm looking at the dad now.
I think maybe he threw his hands up, because if you look at it, when men fuck with Sansa Ray, when they go, they don't want to fuck back with her for whatever reason. So why she keep talking about all these dudes from the past and this and that? Nah, these niggas like that's one woman. You know how women like have sex with a dude and it wasn't good or some shit like that. They want to forget it. These niggas
Yeah.
want to forget her.
Of course.
Like,
Because they know
Right.
they know how she get down. It's like the part that kills me. She get on her talking about, yeah, you know, I know him for a long time. We in a relationship. No, he's probably saying that shit like he gonna be in a relationship because he know when he meet up with you, how you gonna get down. That's why.
Right.
I don't
And
even
after that,
think these dudes told her that. Sansa Ray was just
no,
that
no,
chick
yeah,
that you knew that you can go and fuck, and she maybe had some good pussy. So a late night, all your bad bitches are what they do's or hung up, and you can call Sansa Ray because you know she gonna be ready.
Yeah, she that
yeah,
after midnight call when you can't get
exactly.
Right.
with the
And you can
real
go
a
and do
real down
anything with her.
sister.
You can
Yeah, I
Yeah.
tell
agree
Sansa
with
Ray,
that.
suck my toes, and she'll do it. Like, see
Right.
that type of chick.
Right. And then you living in an extended stay or wherever in the hell you living. You on OnlyFans. You struggling, but you sit up here and say that you and Andre have decided that you all are going to Paris and take Dominique for her birthday, and that you've decided that you're going to do that every year. Who the fuck?
But
She
remember,
don't
it was
have no
Hawaii.
money. How
Remember?
you doing that? How are you
Remember
doing
last year they
that?
were supposed to go to Hawaii?
Right.
Wasn't it Hawaii last year they were supposed
Yeah,
to go?
Hawaii last
Right.
year.
She couldn't
Yeah.
even
Yeah.
make it to Atlanta.
Right.
How the fuck you going to Paris? Okay.
Right.
It's like, girl, it's and then she wonders why her numbers are dropping because people can see through that. It's
She probably even
stupid.
got a passport.
No, she got a damn
Exactly. She ain't no
passport. You
damn.
ask her to show it, she'll sit here and make all types of excuses.
She ain't got no damn passport.
Right.
And then what you gonna do with little Justy when you go to Paris? She never mentioned him.
Right.
Just her and Andre and Dominique. And they're gonna do it every year. And even if Andre gets married, his wife can come too.
Right. Shit sound good, don't it?
What the fuck make her think that his wife would want to come and go to Paris
Right.
with her?
Exactly. It sound good, don't it?
Oh,
So
and yeah, I remember you had a
stupid.
live stream, and I want to say this, but I caught it late. I think that he was with somebody. I think Sansa Ray was his side chick.
She probably
And
was.
No.
no, I'm telling you, no,
I
listen.
think. Hold on.
I think that he was Sansa Ray was his side chick. He got her pregnant. He
I
wanted
think
her to
that
get an
nigga. I think that
abortion,
nigga. No,
and
I think that nigga.
she chose to keep it.
I think that nigga got fooled, thinking that she was a good chick, and he found out her resume. He like, oh, I'm doubting that this my baby. I think it fell in that type of deal.
No, because probably so, but what had me thinking that is that when Sansa Ray told the story, that when she told Dominique what really happened between her and her dad, Dominique was mad at her dad, and I'm thinking her dad wanted Sansa Ray to get an abortion because she was a side chick.
Nah. I think that nigga fell for her ass like she was a good girl. He found out her resume, and it's like, oh, what the fuck? Who the fuck I read up in? Just like
Yeah,
Priest.
but she was younger. And you think she was doing the same shit when she was that young?
Hell yeah. Of course, making it seem like, you know what I'm saying, oh, I'm just for you. And he found out that she knocked off Leroy down the street and Leroy 2 blocks over.
Oh, yeah. Well, yeah, I can see that.
He like, fuck that, I want a DNA because that might not be my baby. And he got a DNA and it was his baby, just like Priest.
Wow. And then she made this nigga to be a dope dealer businessman. Like he was the
It sounded good.
What's that 50 Cent
I
show?
remember that. Yeah. Power.
Like he
was that?
Yeah, he's an IT dope dealer.
Right. It just sounded good. It sounded good.
With a bunch of properties.
Right. It shit sounded good.
Well, who did she say that about? Andre?
No, she said that in a live. I got it. You got this. You gotta go way back.
She tried to insinuate that he was a dope dealer in IT.
No, she said it. That he was a dope dealer IT tech. That he was a dope dealer what'd she say? Not blue collar, but high collar man, white collar man, or whatever she was saying that he was in IT, but then he would sell dope. And his family was paying a lot of money.
That killed me. She talking about he dressed up every day like he was going to work, like, you know, you put on your uniform, but next thing you know, he went around the corner and he put on his trap suit.
She lying.
I know.
She lying on
The
that
shit was
man.
funny. I ain't gonna lie.
That's crazy.
I'm like, this shit sound like a movie script.
Hey, no, you know what though? I think for your shebang, you gotta just take some time out and go and collect all that shit and just
That's coming.
premiere that shit on one long
know.
ass stream.
That's coming. That's coming.
The
I'm
history
gonna
of
have
rap.
I'm gonna have a scavenger hunt because this is a piece I want that I did, and I forgot what the fuck is that. So I'm gonna have a scavenger hunt coming real soon. Let me go ahead and roll some of this clip.
All right, for sure.
Now, I want you guys to keep in mind. Keep in mind that there are a lot of successful Black men out there who were raised by a single mother who you could classify as alpha. Okay? And let me just say, hold on for a second. Let me just say, oh, you saying, hold on, Don Carter, why focus on Kevin Samuels? Definitely not focusing on Kevin Samuels. I've completely X'd out him. I'm talking about men in general.
No, bitch. You gonna be right back talking about him. The fuck about it, her. You know what he's saying. If you'd called that shit in time, you didn't know what the fuck he was saying.
But Don Carter to you. Okay. I posted 2 videos just recently, Don.
Now she get mad, but trying to play it off because Don Carter said it right. Didn't I just say this earlier, y'all? I said, wow, let me screenshot that because that's some real shit. Why not be talking about beautiful, wealthy life that you have?
And the reason why I posted those 2 videos about Kevin Samuels is because inside of the analytics on my YouTube channel, there is a section where it tells me who my audience is watching. And my audience is watching Kevin Samuels a lot.
And she's lying. That's a lie. YouTube don't tell. No, YouTube doesn't tell you that in the analytics. She's lying. In the analytics, it show you the time that everybody goes to your video. It shows you the rating of your video against your other videos. It doesn't show you against other YouTubers. It just shows
that
you
doesn't make
just for
sense.
yours.
Yeah,
Right.
that doesn't even make
She
sense.
is lying.
Right.
I can show you all this shit right now. It ain't gonna show you shit about no lovely T shit ain't gonna pop up in my analytics.
Right. How does
It's
that?
gonna show you
how
my
does that
shit.
even work? Yeah.
Right. It's gonna show
it's
you
gonna
my
show
shit.
where your subs are going.
Right.
Yeah.
It's gonna tell me how my subs got here. That's how I know when I see y'all pass out the link. That's what helps.
Mm-hmm.
So I picked 5 topics from 5 videos he has done and decided to give my opinion about those topics. This video is about Kevin Samuels. I've already established that Kevin Samuels is giving advice based on his own failed relationships and marriages and
so are you, bitch. And so are you.
His bruised ego and, you know, the type of dubious character he has. That's all he know how to do. He doesn't sound like a very unbiased person. So the video, this current live stream isn't about Kevin Samuels. It's about the topic. So every day, Don, Mr. Carter, I post about wealth and positive lifestyle all day, every day. This isn't a dramatic.
No. You just give a short motherfucking 5-second clip talking about some motherfucker like you holier than now.
Conversation at all. Like no one's talking about drama. We are talking about men not holding other men accountable for their dubious characters and behaviors.
Okay, well, in that case, women need to hold Sasha Ray accountable for faking her death. What's wrong with that?
Hey, Journey of Life podcast. So now that I've explained that to Don Carter, let me go back. Let me go back to what I was saying. So what I do want everybody to understand is that there are a lot of successful men out there who were raised by single mothers. You got Shaquille O'Neal, Barack Obama, LeBron James, Jay-Z, P. Diddy, Samuel L. Jackson.
Sansa Smith.
I mean, if you want to really stretch it, we can go with Kanye and Bill Cosby. Kanye and Bill Cosby right now are a little questionable, but these men turned out to be alpha, successful leaders of the community, doing what they're supposed to do, and they.
Okay, well, Bill Cosby cheated on his wife. So, I mean, according to you, you said that beta males are the one that cheat. Going off your narrative.
Were raised by single mothers. Okay? So, just because a woman is raising a child by herself, it doesn't suddenly mean that she is incompetent. Good parenting is good parenting. You can be a single mother and know how to parent. I didn't suddenly become an idiot when my son's father, who was broken, decided to walk away from me while I'm taking care of my son. That doesn't, like, I still take care of my son. I still take care of my son the same way I would have if my son's father would have stuck around. So when a woman is a good mother, she.
Okay, in that case, why are you coming on her bashing and bitching about him? If it's the same way, if he, still would have been around, why come on her and bash and, bitch about it? It doesn't make sense.
A good mother. And not every woman who or raising a child alone is out here raising beta males. It's plenty of good Black men out there who were raised in a single parent home. All right? There are a lot of bad Black men who were raised in a two-parent home because their father was beta. See, you could be beta and grow up with your father. You could end up having some terrible behaviors that was passed down to you generationally. We all heard of generational curses. Y'all know about that. I almost took some of my generational curses with me, but it wasn't until I got older and I started realizing that a lot of the things that my family was teaching me was not what I wanted for me or my kids. So I snapped out of it. There's so much stuff happening in my family. Damn. Drug and alcohol abuse, verbal abuse, physical abuse, sexual abuse, all types of stuff happen in my family. It just runs in my family. And then you got a handful of people in my family who are successful and educated and wealthy. And I decided to choose.
Now, she said she got all this in her family now, but everybody in her family is upstanding citizens when it came to another video. So you mean to tell me all this drug abuse, sexual abuse, and all this shit? Mean to tell me now one of the motherfuckers is a criminal?
Let me just say this real quick before you go back. First of all, her family sound like everybody's. We all got that in our family. Everybody
Right.
got somebody in their family that's been on drugs or an alcoholic, or uncle that's an alcoholic, or we got
You
a
could tell her in the
relative.
last video, she said everybody in her family, they ain't got no criminal records. Everybody, you know what I'm saying, employed by the government.
Right.
Everybody got good jobs. Everybody is married, got
Right.
businesses.
Yeah, and let's speak on this single mother stuff. She talking about, look at Jay-Z. Okay, let's look at Jay-Z. Jay-Z's mother was on crack. Jay-Z was brought up in the projects. Jay-Z, I
Exactly.
love Jay-Z.
Jay-Z
That's my
stabbed the
guy.
nigga.
I love
Jay-Z
Jay-Z.
stabbed the nigga.
Yeah, I love
She's
Jay-Z.
thinking about
That's
that
my
he got
guy.
a felony, that he
Right.
got a
That's
criminal record.
yes, he does. But that's my dude. I love me some
Yeah,
Jay-Z.
I'm just
But the
saying.
thing is,
All
you could take
the things that
Jay-Z.
she said.
Right, you
All
could
the things
take
she
Jay-Z.
try to
You
make
could take
she try to make it seem like that Jay-Z is this upstanding, flawless guy.
Right. He's
Like,
a
no, come on.
self-made man. He turned it
Right.
around. He was
Right.
selling dope. He was selling drugs. He turned it around. Okay. You look at Tupac. His mother was on crack. But he turned it around. He died young. But let's not act like, these men with these the single mothers that were raising them, that, they had this really nice, cushiony upbringing. No, those men were determined that they were gonna turn it around for themselves. Okay, so she need to stop with that bullshit. And what the hell they got to do with her? What does
And like
that
I
have to
said,
do with her
it's
being a
something,
single
something,
mom?
something sound good. That's all it is.
Shit,
Something sound
stupid
good.
ass. Okay, I'm on mute.
Which one I wanted to be. Did I want to be like the low energy people in my family because that's what I grew up and I saw and it just seemed comfortable?
Oh, low energy people in your family. When did you get low energy people in your family, Sansaray? All these people supposed to be upstanding citizens working for the government. What are you talking about?
Or did I want to get out of my comfort zone and be a better version of myself? Guess what I did? I stepped out of my comfort zone. Your comfort zone is the place where your dreams go to die. You feel me? You feel me? I was like, I'm gonna step foot out of this. So anyway, mothers who are alpha, and let me just speak for myself. I'm a modern woman. I'm a businesswoman. I own several businesses. My most lucrative business is my
Is my what I want to say now? Because I want it to sound good. What I think she gonna say it is, y'all?
She had to think on
What's the
that
most
one.
lucrative business? Right. What's the most lucrative business? What y'all think it is? Is my I don't want to say OnlyFans because then I say that, they gonna really see the truth. Damn, what I'm gonna think of for over here. What y'all think it's gonna be? I want to see in the chat. What y'all think her most lucrative business she gonna say it is?
She got quiet. She had to think about that shit.
Right. Exactly.
And she's not an alpha woman. She need to quit.
Oh shit! I'm trying to see the answer. I know it'll take a nice, cool second for the pop up. What y'all think it is? What's the most lucrative business she gonna put it
She gonna
as?
say graphic design.
You think so?
Uh-huh.
Say graphic design. Her graphic design. Okay, let's see. Donnell said graphic design too.
graphic design business.
Oh shit! God damn, this bitch over there talking like she Pen and Pixel, y'all. If y'all know who Pen and Pixel is, Pen and Pixel was responsible for all the rap war that you seen with the graphics like they done now. They the one that first started that movement. That dude was making bank back in the day.
Oh gosh.
All of the digital stuff I do, the websites, the apps, the flyers.
Oh, she does apps now. This bitch does apps now. Wow, really? But what app have you designed, Sansaray? We want to see your resume.
She doing apps, but the bitch couldn't even figure out how to operate her call-in phone. When she did that call-in that night. I don't understand
Right.
why the phone won't
Right.
do this. And
Exactly.
it's like, yeah, okay, girl. But you doing apps. Okay.
Right. She designing apps now. I mean, you
Yeah.
could do it. And you could do it now because the software ain't nothing to get. But I know she ain't doing it.
She not doing it.
I know she's not doing it.
Mm-mm.
Business cards, logos. I make more money doing that than anything. Creating software. All of that stuff.
Right, I am. I thought you was gonna say OnlyFans.
Creating
Word or the white
software.
men or King out of fly.
How the hell is she creating software? Come on now.
Creating software on a laptop.
Creating software, really?
Right. Use a cold ass. Microsoft need to hire your ass. If you over there in a hotel room creating software on a laptop.
Right. Then you don't need to be on OnlyFans.
Exactly.
Honey. Oh my gosh.
Right? Excuse me.
Now the business card, I believe that. Because that ain't shit to do. I could do the motherfucking business card.
A business card ain't shit.
Yeah, that ain't nothing. Business
Neither
card.
is a flyer.
Yeah, neither a flyer. Like I said, the graphics, all this shit right here. Well, this right here I did quick, but my other ones I did that shit. Yeah, they ain't nothing to do. The business cards and all that. The Photoshop photos and effect photos and the motion graphic motion graphic videos I do. That ain't nothing.
Right.
But I ain't gonna sit here and tell you I can develop a motherfucking app. Fuck no. I'm sitting over here. Shouts out to everybody. I said shouts out to everybody. I'm tripping. Yeah, I got the motherfucking MacBook and I got the GoPro. I'm over here learning this shit. So Science Race, since you know all about softwares and shit, bitch, tell me how to motherfucking get this motherfucking GoPro going.
Okay.
It's gonna take me a minute, but the visuals is coming. Just relax, y'all. It's coming. The visuals is coming. But I dropped the link for IL. Let's go ahead and roll some more of this.
Then I'm on OnlyFans.
I'm gonna hype this line up. Okay. Let's listen to what this bitch gonna say about OnlyFans now. Okay.
People like, do you do porn? No, I don't do porn, but I make good money on OnlyFans. So that's the second source of income.
You say I got my stimmy. I wish the fuck I did get a stimulus.
All right. I got my YouTube channel, not this specific YouTube channel. This specific YouTube channel doesn't make me a lot of money monthly because I don't post on it. But I have a YouTube channel where I pay a person to do voiceover and script.
Bitch, stop lying. Get the fuck out of here. I can't with this bitch.
What YouTube channel is that? Right, what YouTube channel is that?
Right. She lied.
Oh,
she pays somebody to do voiceover. Bitch, you can't even pay yourself.
Right. And who they doing voiceover work for? Oh my God.
Oh my God. She trying to make it seem like, oh yeah, that's my channel, but I'm not over there talking.
She is the jack of all trades and the master of none. Okay.
Oh man.
She ain't doing shit.
Welcome back to the panel, I am. Damn, he got booted off. All right, let's roll some more.
And I'm not gonna tell y'all what that channel is, but that channel makes me a decent amount of money.
Yeah. Stop lying, bitch.
All right. So I make good money. And there was a time where I was struggling. Like when I got pregnant with my son, I was struggling because I gave up sources of income to be with my son's father because he didn't want me around certain people. So I gave up certain.
Okay. Hold up. Another lie. You gave up these sources of income now, but before it was Priest's fault. Y'all remember why she gave? I mean, they made her give it up. Remember?
Yeah.
It was Priest's fault.
Mm-hmm.
Welcome back to the panel, I am.
Hey, you got to come get the key.
Hold on, let me mute him up because we heard some stuff. Hold on. All right.
Sources of income for him. So what I did was rely on him a lot. Like I put him in a leadership role. It was certain things he didn't want me to do. I knew he was going to be my husband. So I was like, okay,
You knew he was going to be your husband, but you came on here and said that he was your husband. Now you knew he was going to be your husband, but before you came on here saying he was your husband.
Right. And how did you put a man in a leadership role? A man is either a leader or he's not.
Exactly.
So you can't put no man in no leadership role. What the hell is she talking about?
She doesn't know that. Thing of it is, she wants to make it seem like, oh, she was the leader at first. That's why things were going so good. But then when she put him in a position, everything fell off. So it's his fault why everything fell off.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I am. Go ahead and unmute up if you want to talk. Go ahead. Yeah, something wrong with this signal. Yeah, keep bumping you off. For some odd reason, I am gonna keep bumping you off. Turn your volume down.
Listen to what he's saying. Let me trust where he going with this. He trying to be my husband. He trying to lead. I have no problem moving out of the way All right, I have no problem with submission whatsoever. But the problem arises in a lot of these relationships where women will rely on men for leadership, and these men will lead these women directly into poverty.
No, that's a lie. That's a fucking lie. Hold on, I'm finna bring you back in. Turn your volume down.
And you a damn fool if you got wealth and you doing well and you got all these streams of income and you this woman that's doing all of this and you let a man come and put you in poverty, then you stupid. Okay.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. Turn your volume
Okay.
down like a notch, though.
All right. So this is what I want to touch on because she said that her graphic design was her, I guess, highest growth stream of income or her best, whatever. So if the OnlyFans is giving her 3 to 5K, and the Uber is giving her 2K a week. So then the graphic design is giving her what, $10,000 to $20,000 a month?
It gotta be. So hold on. That means this bitch making 15 grand a month, y'all. Shit. God damn,
But
that
she
bitch
living
doing
in a
that thing.
hotel. Right.
But you never seen her put out. You never seen her advertise her graphic design business on nothing.
Yeah, on a big mainstream level. Nah.
Right.
She
You don't see it on her
Instagram and
You don't see it on Instagram. You don't see it on Facebook. You don't even really see it
I
on.
don't know about Facebook, but I know she does it on over here on her videos.
It's not on Facebook.
So you good at graphic design and you telling 22 people? I would have been showing. I've been using my YouTube to show me doing some graphic designs for somebody. Instead of talking about this shit, even on OnlyFans.
Right. So that she
You know what
can
I'm saying?
generate
shit.
income.
That's
Right.
too much like right. That's too much like right.
Now we
That's too
know
much
she
like right.
photoshopped some shit out. We know she's a hellified Photoshop. You know what I'm saying? She could probably work for forensic on, resculpturing people's faces and shit when they looking for somebody. But the way she be photoshopping them goddamn bodies, I'd be like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still trying to figure out you making, okay, let's say $15,000 a month, but you need a man to cash up you $20. You
Right.
still crying over, you still showing 2018 receipts of Priest on you fucking 600 and some dollars. Your mama is crying about when Priest gonna send that $200. Please make that make sense to me.
Exactly, I am.
Oh shit.
Full of
It's
shit.
so this is the problem I'm having. Even the 22 people that's over there, you guys don't hear this shit, putting this shit together, because she tells on herself every other stream that she does because she forgets the shit that she says. But if you really watch her content, how are you following this woman when the shit that she says does not add up at all? If I'm making 15K, why am I worrying about $200, $300 from some man that ain't seeing his child? Please, let me understand that.
Because the ones that's following her are trolling or they stupid and goofy like her to believe that dumb stuff she's saying.
Oh shit, man.
Gosh.
It's crazy that people are still. I mean, I know she's not getting the hundreds, but still, even the 22 or the 18, like you either got to be in the same situation she
Yeah.
is, or
Yeah.
or some thirsty ass nigga that hoping one day she gonna talk to you.
Bang Gang said y'all ignoring that she lost her millionaire status by buying TVs for the
Oh yeah, for the whole neighborhood. Wow.
Surviving the rat.
Man, this shit is crazy.
Oh shit. I tell you, it never fails. This shit, you get kind of invested listening to this shit. Then after a while, this shit turned to comedy. It truly does.
It is funny. It's very entertaining. Okay. Because she's serious. And
Right.
No, please don't say she's serious. Because if she's serious, this broad needs to be locked up in somebody's
padded room,
a straight jacket. No, for
Yeah.
real. If she really believes this stuff. Like I think she got two. You know what it is, Sansa Ray? She's a Gemini, right?
Yep.
Then this bitch ain't got two personalities. She got about 14 of them.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what I think it is. She got one to do OnlyFans, one to do graphic design, one to do YouTube, and that's why she keep getting crossed up because they be like, "Well, bitch, why you didn't tell us? Like, you should have told me you said that last week, or who today? Is the OnlyFans sounds right? The graphic design sounds right? The rapper sounds right? The singer sounds right? Like,
Right.
this bitch got 14 different persons. That's why she got so many jobs. They each got jobs. Now I get it. They all got jobs. Okay, I get it now.
Oh
Damn.
God. Oh,
So
Uh,
that's
jeez.
why it makes her seem crazy. We like, damn, Sansa got all these things, the income, all these jobs because all her 14 personalities do something. They all got something.
They all do something in her mind. Yep.
Yeah. Damn, that's crazy. Man, I'm gonna mute up on that one. I gotta think about that.
oh, oh, man. All right, let's go roll some more.
For females or modern females, women who are out here doing it for themselves, we are not looking for providers. We are looking for partners. And a partnership is equal respect, mutual respect. There isn't a gender role, but there are still assigned roles for each other because both parties are bringing in resources. If I was a traditional woman and I just wanted to find a man who provided for me, my roles would be assigned to me by gender. And whatever my husband classified those gender roles to be, that's what it would be. Men who
Hold the fuck up, bitch. Oh, hold the fuck up. You mean to tell me if your husband told you I want you to be the nigga, you gonna act like a nigga? That's what she's saying.
Coming to America. Bark. Roof. Roof.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Oh God.
want control over women are usually men who classify themselves as providers. They put forth the money, but at the same time, you got men out here who they still want to have control, but they're terrible with leadership and they aren't decent providers because they aren't financially stable.
Okay, let me take a guess. You're financially stable, so that means you're a good provider and a leader. That's what you're trying to say?
So it's a lot of black men out here claiming they want to be leaders, but they only want to be leaders from a superficial type of depiction. Like they want the world to look at them as if they're a leader. But when it comes down to the nitty gritty, they aren't making the proper choices to have financial stability. They don't have financial literacy. They don't have financial education. They don't.
But Sansray, she has financial education. If y'all didn't know that, it's the only bitch I know that got financial education but couldn't get 505. Alrighty.
Even have proper emotional intelligence or nor can they communicate properly. It's so many things. They just make poor decisions on a regular in a leadership role. Next thing you know, these women are being led into poverty. So a lot of times these women who are single mothers, and maybe they're alpha, maybe they're kind of, how I am, right? I'm a modern woman. When I'm inside of a relationship, I have no problem submitting to a man who is in a leadership role, who is leading me in a positive direction. Black women do not have a problem submitting. Black women do not have a problem allowing a man to lead. The problem is these men do not have decent leadership roles. They're sleeping around, like I said earlier today. Most of these men are out here trying to collect.
Hold the fuck up. You mean you tell me just because a nigga sleeping around, he's not a decent leader? Is that what she's saying?
That's what it sounds like to me.
Wow.
Sound like it to me too. But also, I want to go a little farther. She's saying how she will only submit to a man that's financially stable and doing all this and doing all that. If my member recollects right, didn't she make it seem like Priest was this spiritual dude who, but then she knew that he didn't have a fucking high school diploma and he was broke? So you submitted yourself to a dude who had no high school diploma, who was barely making money, but you thought he was a spiritual guru. So please make that make so now you switch from spiritual to financial for you to
Right.
submit to him.
Exactly.
But then she submitted to Chris Law too. Because if a nigga can ask you to go have a threesome and fuck dudes at a party and get a train ran over, then that means you submitted to his request. So stop lying. You will submit to any nigga who will show you attention.
Thank
Right.
you. That's exactly right.
Exactly.
She was gonna
I
submit to
agree.
a crackhead.
Right.
So what is
I was
she
just
talking
getting ready to
about?
say that. She submitted to the
Oh shit.
crackhead.
Oh shit. Oh man.
Vagina. They're concerned about how many women they can sleep with, not their legacy, not their lineage. They're not concerned about financial literacy and business. They are performing low. They at the low performance level. A lot of black men, women, black women, other people, put it like this. I live in a predominantly white.
Look at her. Listen to this. Put it like this. Check this out. Wait a minute. It's like she gears herself up for the bullshit.
Area in Northern California. I rarely see black people. When I come into a place, it be like me and two other black people. And everybody else is Asian, white, Hispanic. That's how it is in Northern California. Okay, you got some areas in Northern California where it's black people, but it's not a lot of black people here. So let me tell you how non-black people perceive black people. The women are the stronger sex. When non-black people look at the black community, they see the women as the stronger sex and the men are the weaker sex. So they think black women are stronger than black men. Let that sit with you. Why do they think that? It isn't because, oh, black women just want to control everything. It's because we've had no choice. We've had no choice. We've been put in a position to where we have to take lead. Because when we did decide to trust a man to be inside of a leadership role, he bailed. Or let's say, for instance, two people just decided to have sex with each other and, it was a one-night stand and then a girl just get pregnant. The least a man could do is take care of his child. That's a natural human instinct to take care of your children. I don't know why people have thrown out the concept of co-parenting. I don't know why people try to act like they don't know what co-parenting is. But it's a very healthy, functioning thing. It's plenty of people who have had a very successful co-parenting relationship. I've had one. My daughter is 20. Our co-parenting relationship was the drama-freest shit I had ever seen in my life. I ain't never seen two people co-parent the way that me and my daughter's father co-parented. Never. I have never seen people co-parent as smooth as me and my daughter's father.
Really? Well, goddamn, bitch, you haven't been out of you haven't been around some real black folks.
And I want to know, did she ask these white people in Northern California? Listen, Susie, who do you think is stronger, the black man or the black woman? Where is she getting these facts from? Because
Let me say
I
this.
want to see some statistics on that bullshit, okay? And didn't
Let me
Andre put
say
her
this.
ass out? Isn't that why she had to go stay with Priest's grandmother? They had such a
Right.
smooth co-parenting situation, okay?
Right.
She was so
Exactly.
full of shit. Yeah.
Just let me say this, because I live in California. Okay. And I've been up to Northern California plenty of times. she making it seem like it's only that the black and white ratio is that much lifestyle. Like it's 80% white people and 20% blacks. No, it's
Right.
about
No.
60-40. And if
Yeah.
and if you and if you really want to get really is white people less than that because there ain't a lot of Asians, a lot of Hispanics up there now, mixed with blacks. So she kind of make it seem like she live in this white predominant neighborhood, but she don't. But then let me I'm gonna touch on this too. She talked about co-parenting. Okay. Now, I have to say this as a father of a son. Now, do I agree somewhat of what Priest is doing by not being a father to his son the best way he can, either phone calls or video chats? But tell me, because there was a period of time where my son lived in a different state and I lived in a different state. It was only so much co-parenting I can do. It's only so much phone calls and back then you didn't have video chats that you can do. Okay. So what can Priest do from Atlanta to Northern California? But
Right.
call and video chat. And then when my son was 2 and 3, he wasn't trying to be on the phone.
Right.
He was trying to play. So half of the time she's narrating to me what the hell he doing. And that shit gets old. You know what I'm saying? And then so I made the decision to move back to where my son was to be viable in his life. Now, I don't know what Priest's doing, but as a man, yes, he has to make a decision on is he gonna move to somewhere close to Northern California, find a job, find a place to be in his son's life. That's the only way it's gonna be. But she talking about the co-parenting. I don't want to call. No, I'm not gonna say the word bitch. But you dumb broad. This man allows you to come into his house to be a parent to your daughter. Because I don't think that if old Andre didn't allow her to come into her house, she would have nowhere to stay, nowhere to live, and we know she didn't have no damn job. So how was you gonna be a co-parent? What she was a role reverse of a deadbeat dad just babysitting her daughter
Right.
while he go out there and make all the money and provide whatever. That's what she was. So
Exactly.
everything
Yep,
she's saying about these black men is what she was as a mother to her daughter.
that's
Period.
the right.
And then
Exactly.
and then and to further enhance that, when you was pregnant with your
See,
son, your daughter last year, everything that's important, graduation, prom, and probably
mhm.
losing her virginity, all that shit, you left her for a
Yep,
man to deal with that when you the woman. And you
yep.
talking
Right.
about all this shit that Priest is
She ain't
doing.
gonna talk about that. That's why
Man, if
I
this woman
want.
get the hell up out of
Yeah,
here,
right. That's why I want somebody to get up in that single moms group, and motherfucking really lay it down about her ass. And boy, it's gonna be hell on motherfucking earth, boy. She know it.
Yep.
and so the only thing Priest can do at this moment is take his black ass to Northern California and live in that stinking ass hotel room with 3 periods going on and suffer that shit to be in his son's life until he can find a job and move on. Or go out there and be homeless. Because you don't have lucky for me when I moved back I had family to go and kind of, do that transition of staying with for 6 months to a year and move out and get my own shit, get a job. But he gonna move out here, he don't have nobody. So he either have to stay with her or be homeless.
And he doing the right thing to stay in Atlanta.
There you go.
Period.
So you know what I'm saying? But he's gonna have to make a decision. Either be in a child's life or not. You know what I'm saying? So make that move or don't, because I don't think she's moving back to Atlanta. So, but what I'm saying is you making this dude to be out the villain when really he really has no the odds are stacked against him so much. It's 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 impossible.
If she
Exactly.
wanted
She ain't
Priest,
mentioned that part. She ain't mentioned that
right.
part. She's just gonna mention the part. Oh, he's behind the child support. How long? How much he behind? Sounds right. $600.
But if she was really serious about the best interest of her son and him having his father so they could co-parent, why the hell would you move all the way to California?
So he can run
Why would
about
you
out
do
there.
that? You would have stayed your ass right there in Georgia. Okay. You didn't have to be in Atlanta. You could have moved somewhere else in Georgia if you didn't want to be with around priests. But you would have made it easier for him to have access to his son. Let's just keep it real. You moved all the way to California, but you want a
Right.
bitch because he ain't in his life. Really?
No, she moved to California for 2 reasons. One, for him to follow her and get away from his wife and everybody
Yep.
else, so she can control him. And the
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
other one was if he didn't come, then put his ass on one of the highest ratios of child support. And California is a free something state where you a mother with kids, they gonna give you everything that you fucking need. She knew that,
Mm-hmm.
and she learned that from that. that woman who sometimes she got a frog in her throat, who
Brock
told her about the shit.
Sphere.
Yeah, you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? And so that's what she
Angela.
did. And
Yeah.
so, but when she came out here and she fucked up her Section 8 by people calling and saying all this because she was lying and getting other people's business and whatever, so she lost that. But this is my thing. It's going to be for this man to have no high school diploma, okay, to try to come to California and get a job that's making $20 an hour, and I don't know what kind of trades he's going to be hard as shit. Because to live up there, you're going to at least have to have that to at least get a single bedroom. You gotta make at least $20 an hour to get a single bedroom up north, unless you live in the hood. And even then, you gotta deal with shit you probably don't even want to deal with. You know what I'm saying? So she know damn well that this man can't come out here unless he's gonna be with her or live with her to co-parent with her son.
Right. And he's not leaving where he's not leaving his roots to go to California.
Right.
Uh-uh.
To be with her, to have to
To be a
depend on
damn
her,
fool. Right.
to depend on her, then let her come and put that shit on YouTube talking about, yeah, he's nigga living in my house and I gotta
Right.
gotta wash his
Yeah.
drawers and
If it wasn't for me.
right.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
You know, and all my
Right.
businesses, I'm trying to get him to drive the Uber while I'll sit in the
Right.
passenger seat. And like, man, come on, man. It's crazy.
He said drive the Uber while she sit in the passenger seat.
Right, sit in the passenger seat, guiding that nigga and shit. Like, come on, man.
Hell no. You got something to say, Sid?
I'm just nope.
Right.
I am is telling it all. So I'm good. Let's listen to the rest of this bullshit she talking about.
All right.
And let me tell you why it worked. Let me tell you why it was so smooth. Because he and I decided off break, we parents first. So if we break up, that shit on the back burner because we got a kid. When you decide to do that and respect each other as parents, it becomes easy to co-parent. It's so easy because you're not putting what happened in the relationship into your parenting relationship. It's two different things. You have to learn how to departmentalize.
But hold the fuck up. Ain't she putting what the fuck happened in her relationship with police towards the shit with her son? or am I the only one that's seeing this wrong?
Nope, you right. That's what she doing.
No, you right. You definitely
So we sat down and we talked to each other as partners. We equally made decisions together. Together is the part that Black men are understanding. A partnership is about doing something together. For some reason, Black men think being a leader or being, I don't know, head of household means they just control everything. They make all the decisions by themselves. But then when they do that, they have no VP. They have no help. They're just doing everything on their own. And then they wondering why the shit running into the ground. It's because the woman that you're with is supposed to help you. That is your partner. You got president, you got vice president. You understand? You got pilot, you got co-pilot. You got captain, you got co-captain. You can't just sit there and try to do everything on your own and think you about to head somewhere. Black men want to control everything, but lack the resources to do so majority of the time. So you got these women out here where we sit here and we have no choice. We're put in a position to where we have no choice because we got kids. So either we're going to have to snap out of it or defects coming to take our babies. So what we going to do? What we going to do? Any single mother can sit here and tell you what we can do. We may not have been ready to be a mother. We may not have been ready to take on a leadership role by ourselves, but what do? We go out there and do that shit. Go get that education. Be tired of shit. Go to work. Come home. Take care of your kids. Get dinner ready. Cook, clean, put them in the bathtub, put them in the bed. Turn around and start studying because we in college at the same damn time. get on our laptop, sit there and study for a couple of hours. Let me tell you how my day go. So people hear me good one time. Hear me good one time. Let me tell you how my day go as a single mother who owns several businesses. I have not been asleep in 2 days. 2 days. And let me tell you why. When I'm doing graphic design work, right, it's time consuming. So let's say, for instance, somebody contact me and they say, hey, Sansere, I want you to do a flyer for an event. Sometimes that flyer take me 2 hours, sometimes it take me 3. But for the most part, it might take me the fastest I've ever done a flyer, maybe 45 minutes. It just depends on how basic it is. But for the most part, when I do a flyer, it takes me 2 hours because I do custom. I don't do templates. I do custom. So imagine if I'm doing one flyer for a client and then 3 other clients call me and they also want a flyer. All right. So each flyer takes 2 hours. I'm now booked to do 4 flyers, and I'm supposed to give everybody their flyer back.
Hold the fuck up. If a flyer is taking your ass 4 5 bitch, and you only charging 30 or 40 bucks. Come on now. Come on.
Right. That don't
Come
make
on.
sense.
I mean, it don't make. I mean, I believe she's doing it, but come on, you that's not time. No, it's not worth the time. Sounds right.
Okay, let me say this.
I don't
Let me
believe
say
it.
this. Let me tell you how dumb she is. When she says she doing custom flyers and no templates, that's where you know she's lying. Because when you making a bunch of flyers, you keep those flyers you previously did as a template. You might gotta
Right.
change some shit and all this or whatever, but you at least get
Mm-hmm.
the base of the size, some
Right.
formats and all that, so it can be quicker, so you can produce and put out more. Right. Second of all, everything is shut the fuck down in California. Who's she doing flyers for?
The
Ain't
motherfuckers
no
in
birthday
Atlanta.
parties,
No, she got Atlanta base. Chris confirmed
man.
that. She got Atlanta base. It ain't that thick though. She got a couple of Atlanta people. Yeah.
Okay.
She got a couple of
She
Atlanta
not
people.
making no real money doing that shit.
Nah, she's not making
Right.
no real money. It's just
Because shit,
No.
yeah.
right? Because shit is not going on, and you tell me you still charging. First of all, why am I gonna go with somebody who's in California for a flyer when I'm pretty
Nah,
sure there's plenty of people in
no.
Atlanta?
All it take is an email. That's all it does.
Yeah,
Take an email and the cash app.
I get that, but at the same time, I don't believe this shit. I don't believe she's making money. She might get
Nah,
one or
she ain't making
two.
no money like that. Nah, but she still got
Well, she
clientele
just
down there.
said that her graphic design was her.
That's what she said because it sounds good. I'm trying to tell you. Yeah.
And second of all, let me say this.
Chris, he laid it out. He said, yeah, she still do got a couple of people, but she charged cheap. That's why they come back and fuck with her because she only charging like 30 or 40 bucks. But she just sat here and said, take her 5 hours. I'm like, hold up, you doing this shit? You take you 5 hours and you only charging 40 bucks? No, come on.
Right.
Yeah.
But
Right. So
and the
where's the
thing,
business mind at?
Right. Exactly. That's the point I'm pointing out.
I don't believe
Go ahead,
any of it
Sam.
because first of all, I don't believe any of the bullshit. Because first of all, graphic designs is a very competitive field. So
Yeah, now it is.
you can't tell me that that her graphic designs are that fantastic that people are calling her to do the shit. Okay, you have very talented people in Atlanta, California, and everywhere else. Okay, so I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
No, I don't think
No,
she getting all this business like that.
no,
No,
she getting some
but
basic shit.
yeah,
Do me a
right.
flyer for this.
Right, she getting a couple of people, the same people that come back to her all the time. They
Right.
probably
She don't
do a
have no major contract with no advertising
no,
company.
exactly. Yeah, that's where you
Okay.
get the money at.
That's
Yeah,
where you're
that's the
making
money
your
out of it.
money. Okay.
Right, right.
So
Yeah.
she can miss me with that little bullshit. She lying.
All right, let me go ahead and roll it.
In 24 hours because everything is a 24-hour turnaround. So it becomes crunch time when I have 4 or 5 clients contacting me at one time, right? So I'm a graphic design business. Then I have to turn around and make sure my household is okay, meaning I have to cook, I have to clean, I have to pay the bills. I have to make sure everything is functioning right in my household.
Bitch. I thought shit with extended stay, everything's all included.
All right. So on top of me making sure that the house is clean, everything is cooked, I still have to watch my finances like a fucking hawk. Because it's easy for me to slip with that. So I'm an accountant, I'm a housekeeper, I'm a
Hold on.
Wait.
Hold the fuck up. Hold the fuck up. Now she's an accountant just because she has to balance her fucking bills. I get what she's saying, but nah, that's not deep in no accounting shit. I mean, that's the basics of motherfucking life, bitch. I mean,
So
you can't balance your motherfucking bills. And if you
she's an-
slip, you do the wrong thing, you spend $10 over, bitch, you might be fucked. Come on now.
But wait a minute,
They
that
gonna
shouldn't be
tell
an
you don't got
issue
on
for
credit
her.
card.
No STL. She's making all this money.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I was about to say.
Okay, come on now.
And
Shit.
let's be honest. From what we see, from her wearing that goddamn sweater on goddamn 50 of her fucking 55 of her videos, okay, the same
Right.
clothes. She don't have no budget. So if you're making
Right.
$15,000, let's just say she made $15,000 and she do have a house. Okay,
Exactly.
3-4 bedroom house, Northern California. Your house note is probably about $1,500 to $1,800. Okay, light and gas bill probably another $500. Is you a small baby and your daughter's skinny as fuck, she don't eat that much. So that's another $350 a month for groceries. Let's just say she spent about $5,000 a month for her whole household. You still got 10 G's extra over. What the fuck is you watching?
Right.
You ain't shopping on Rodeo Drive. You're not going to fancy restaurants.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So your son is. You keep saying you're a modern day woman. Your daughter is plain Jane. Your son is plain Jane. They ain't out here in no Christopher Lauren outfits and
Right.
shit. What is she watching her? What is she watching her money on?
Oh,
Please,
shit.
she had an old ass Lexus. She claimed she had a Tesla.
Right.
Huh? If the Tesla is 30K, 40K top end, the one that you got, and you making $15,000 a month, that shit should have been paid
For
off
real.
already.
He ain't never lied.
Mhm.
That mother paid off less than 6 months. If you was
Right.
smart.
So, shit. Matter of fact, she didn't even get a payment. She paid it all in cash. She said, "Oh, 40K right there. Give me the card."
Right.
Yeah.
And then, so my main thing is, so your graphic design takes you a whole day, 4 to 5
Oh,
hours
shit.
for one, this and this and this. Then you
Um,
doing OnlyFans? When you got time to do OnlyFans?
right.
When you got time
But
to be on
that's what I told y'all. See, no.
Facebook groups?
Right. Let me tell you how her day go. Because it is very plain and simple. Yeah, bitch. It doesn't take a fucking rocket scientist. Bitch, you get up every fucking morning. You know what I'm saying? You don't motherfucker wash your face. You jump out the bed, throw that fucking makeup on, slap that wig on. You catch that early morning rush for Uber. You drive your ass off, and then between the time before the next rush come in, you're listening to Kevin Samuels. And then you can think, oh, what I'm gonna talk about today. Then you come up with these small ass, quick ass quotes like you always do. And you hurry up and throw them up. You catch that evening rush, and after you catch that, now you're going back home because you've been driving all fucking day. When you get your ass back home, you might have to make a little quick meal like you always do. It's probably the same shit, like always. Now you got to find yourself, maybe have to do one graphic design. Maybe. That's a maybe. Let's say you do that graphic design. Then after you do the graphic design, then you come on YouTube like you is now and want to sit here and make it seem like you really doing a lot when you're not. You're the one that's overworking yourself because you have to overwork yourself. When in actuality, if you want to sit here and playing fucking house in the goddamn stay hotel, you wouldn't have to overwork yourself because you wouldn't have an extra mouth to feed. But it's the man's fault because you have to overwork yourself. Wow. All righty.
Well, let me say this. Let me say this real quick.
Because I gotta
Oh,
take.
go ahead.
Hold on. Go ahead.
No, so what I was gonna say was even that whole story about she got to cook and she got to clean. So let's just break this down real quick. Okay, let's say Kathy. I don't know if Kathy's still there or not, but Kathy old ass is there watching the baby. So you got to come home and cook for who? Kathy's a grown ass woman. Your daughter's a grown ass woman. So you tell me they waiting all day for you to get home and come and cook? Then on top of that, that mean that these two grown ass women is there with a baby, and you tell me you got to come home and clean up behind two grown ass women? That shit don't even make sense. If she's out there working, driving Uber, or doing whatever the fuck she's doing all her business is, you got to come home to two grown ass women and cook and clean for them. The baby is 3. He ain't eating that much. That nigga's still eating oodles and noodles and canned ravioli and Lunchables. So who is she making dinner for?
And how much cleaning she doing? She in the hotel. She got like one room and a bathroom.
Well,
Cause
boy,
her,
let's just say she in her house. If she in her house, Kathy responsible for her area, Damo grown ass responsible for her area, and you got the 3-year-old baby. Like, come on. Everybody home all day because they know where to go in California.
right?
And if
She's
then Damo working, then she ain't there. So you tell me Big Kathy and the baby is making all this goddamn mess that you got to come home and be slaving and cooking to where you a fucking janitor and cleaner and all this shit too. Like, come on, man.
yeah.
These goddamn lies.
What happened? I can't hear.
I don't know if the SEO uh was doing something while I
STL.
was talking. He
STL
probably
frying
started
All
doing
chicken.
right.
something.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
okay.
got it.
Okay.
Oh, let me I'm gonna rewind it back a little bit because I think I caught something. Hold on, hold on.
All right.
My daughter back up, just slip with that. So I'm an accountant. I'm a housekeeper. I'm a chef. I'm a fucking Uber driver because I got to take my daughter back.
Hold up. That's what I was wanting to catch. God damn it, bitch. But you say you ain't drive Uber no more. I told y'all. I told y'all. Did I tell you? Did I tell y'all that?
Yeah.
I,
You know she
no,
driving
she ain't
Uber.
full of no damn body. Right.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't drove Uber in months. No, bitch. That's all you got. Keep it 100.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody said top Raymond Shelf.
Forth to work. Sometimes I got to pick up my mother, take my mother places. So I'm an Uber driver. I'm a graphic designer. I'm a mother. I'm a chef. I'm a housekeeper. You see how it starts to pile up? Then I have to turn around and do my own personal grooming. So that means I have to work out. I have to eat right.
Hold the fuck.
She gotta
Sounds
eat
right.
right.
Right. Let's come on now.
I
Come on
just
now, Sounds
cannot.
right. Sounds right. When you work, you're going to see some type of results. No matter what you
Thank
do, no
you.
matter how much it is, you're going to see some type of results. Bitch, ain't nothing about looking at your motherfucking short stubby ass that says you work out.
Right. When she gotta
So
Photoshop every picture she take, even in her face.
exactly.
Even her face, she Photoshop. Get the hell out of here.
Exactly. We don't see no results, Sansaray.
No.
Whatever workout you're doing, just because you ran up one flight of stairs, no, that's not working out. That means you had to get from downstairs to upstairs. That's it. Working out mean you actually putting in some work. That means you actually busting a sweat. And we've yet to fail to see you bust a fucking sweat. Maybe while you getting fucked, you probably bust out a sweat then. But we had yet to see your ass bust a fucking sweat working out. Matter of fact, you should post shit like that.
I have to do what I'm supposed to do. Now, mind you, it's only 24 hours in a day. On top of that, I have a toddler. My toddler turns 3 in May.
No, you're right, Donnell. That's what I told you. In between that time, she listened to Kevin Samuels after he didn't went off. She sitting up here going on Instagram. She see what them chicks doing. That's what she's. That's why she tried to base her life off this love of hip hop and all this other shit. She goes off the shit that she sees on Instagram, the shit that she sees on Love of Hip Hop. That's what she think life is. That's what she think life is. That's just what she thinks life is. The shit that she hears on YouTube. Oh, that's life. That's the normal life. No, it's not. There's just a small handful of people who's fucked up just like you. You're attracting yourself to all this bullshit, and that's why you think the whole fucking world is bullshit when it's not.
He running all over the place. All right, because I'm watching him. I'm not taking him to the daycare center. You know why? Because of COVID. So he in the house with me. So while I'm sitting there doing a graphic design that usually would take me 2 hours, tack on a third one because I got to simultaneously watch.
Right, Veronica. Exactly. I've been figured that out. Hold on, where my damn mouse at? Hold on, let me highlight that. Cause it show what she does. Cause she ain't got nobody to talk to.
2-year-old at the same time. Okay? Factor that in. On top of that, I have a social media presence. So I have to watch my Instagram. And the way that you get traction on Instagram is liking, commenting, using your stories, using your reels, and using your posts. Also, paying for advertising. So you got to do everything. In order to be popular on a specific platform, you have to put all of your energy into it. It's not something that easily just is handed to people. You have to do the hard work to get there. Some people may look like they won something overnight, or that they got a whole bunch of followers and shit overnight. Okay, that sounds good, but then they have to maintain it. So I got an Instagram, I got to put content on that. I have a TikTok, I have to put content on that. I have a YouTube channel.
No, fuck you don't, bitch. You ain't put no shit on no goddamn TikTok. You too fucking old to be on goddamn TikTok. Fuck your damn problem.
I know it. TikTok.
I got
young
new TikTok.
people.
But see, y'all see this shit? This is what this social media shit would do to you. This bitch is the prime fucking example. Oh, I gotta do TikTok videos. No, that's for young people.
That's what I thought.
Well, let me ask you. Let me ask y'all a question. Who do you know has a successful TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube channel and page all together? And what's that new one she said? She got a Bingo, Ringo, some other shit. Who you know have that many platforms of successful stuff? Because you have to put time and energy to that shit. There's not enough hours in the days in a week for you to do all that shit.
Right. Exactly. You can't keep up with all that shit. That's why the Instagram chicks are not over here. They would get paid good if they was to come over here. Tell you the truth.
But they stay on Instagram, right?
Right. They stay on Instagram.
Their IG page. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Because the powers, I will say this, because the powers that be, if they was to come over here, they get their traction, they'll start shadow banning them and demonetizing them.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, because to tell y'all the truth, YouTube used to be somewhat of a Instagram. I won't say it was all the way, but stuff that you see on Instagram with chicks dancing and shit, a lot of chicks is getting a lot of hits over here. And they that's why they cut it out. They considered when the chicks start dancing, they consider it nudity over here.
Well, because you had kids, it wasn't like YouTube really don't have no regulation on the age per se. So you had a lot of kids watching on Instagram. If you're not a certain age, you can't even get that, those videos coming to your platform and stuff. You know what I'm saying? So more age restriction. But I'm just saying, like, and that's why I said she's a jack. She's not even a jack no more. This bitch is a joke. A three of all trades.
Right.
Because
joke of all trades.
You trying to do all these things for good revenue.
Old, right. 40 years.
But if you making 15K, but if she's making $15,000 in 2 or 3, you're not gonna get no more money on all the rest of this shit. You're not even famous.
Exactly.
Even famous people don't even have that much shit on all those things.
All those platforms, right? Exactly. Oh my God. Oh my God. She. Oh my God. It's. I've been new this shit. It ain't a shocking, but it's like, wow. Hearing her saying it, after I didn't already spotted this shit out, like, damn, this bitch really thinks she's going to hit the jackpot off this shit. And this bitch
That's
told,
what she waiting on.
right, I gotta do TikTok. I'm like, that shit is for kids. Yeah, some adults on there, but they be on there with their kids.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That TikTok.
I gotta hurry up and do my Snapchat.
Right. She on Snapchat too?
I wouldn't put it past her.
Oh my gosh.
I wouldn't put it past her.
Yeah. She.
This is sad, y'all. It truly is.
She's 40 years old. Let's not forget she's 40 years old. That's ridiculous.
Trying to be on all these platforms like she fucking 15.
She's still trying to make it. I think Sansa Ray had, when she was in DC, I don't know where it came from, but she had a vision of stardom somehow, somewhere. She had a vision of her name being
you gotta work towards
somewhere.
That. If she wanted to be a fucking star, that fucking bad bitch, she should have been fucking being a volunteer, what they call a freelance or whatever the fuck, and being in some plays. You get some experience. Then took your monkey ass out to Cali.
Well, whatever happened to Justice? Remember, she said that he was going to be modeling and stuff. Remember when she got to California?
Right. Saying that shit sound good to the motherfucker, don't it?
I remember her saying that.
I know
He's
it.
Gonna have
you know who can model though.
He's got an agent. Yeah, she was
her daughter can model.
Agent and shit. Yeah.
Yeah, daughter can, but she's so fucking awkward. Is fucking pathetic.
Well, right, and she had a mama that she got. This is the thing. Instead of her mama putting all that energy on her old ass trying to make it, she should have been putting that shit into her kids.
Well, she wants to outshine them. That's the problem.
Right.
And that's
what I'm saying.
That's a fact.
Because she could have had Damo
right. But that's not gonna happen. I know. But she wants to outshine them, bruh. Look, she should haven't put shit over on that Raising Justice channel.
Because Justice is a cute little boy. She could have gotten him into some modeling out there in California. But, you know, like you say, she wants to be the star. Right. Well, she says she's a celebrity anyway. So
that's something to gas her ass up to make it feel like she's doing something just because she got that 40K stamp over there. That's why I said she relies off of that. She relies
because if her channel get knocked down, she got to start all over. I think she wouldn't even barely crack 500.
Nigga, if her channel get knocked down, nigga, somebody dying.
she gonna commit suicide again. Okay.
She gonna kill somebody. She ain't gonna commit suicide. She gonna kill somebody. Let me tell you why I'm saying what I'm saying. I mean what the fuck I'm saying. When that channel got taken down before, and that bitch drove to YouTube. Some of y'all remember that.
Oh, that big where she was going to YouTube, right?
And she put all them cases on everybody.
Exactly. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. Exactly. All right, let me go ahead and roll it. Hold on.
I'm gonna mute up.
To put content on that, I have a group for single moms where I have to monitor what they're doing in the group, as well as give them advice. And then I have other people contacting me wanting counseling as well. Then I have other people contacting me because they want advice on their finances. So my day, let me tell you something. My day start at 5 a.m. I go to sleep at 1:30.
But hold up. We missed something, y'all. Didn't this bitch say she got motherfucking housekeepers and shit?
But didn't she say that she doesn't do counseling? She's not a counselor. She said that on one of her videos not too long. That I'm not a counselor.
I'm not a relationship expert. What the fuck you talking about relationship? Now, right.
Who the hell calling her for some finance advice?
Oh man.
I cannot with this.
Look, we keep forgetting she got 14 personalities.
Yeah.
That personality don't know about that. The other one is the counselor.
Listen,
I ain't gonna lie. It's hard to motherfucker to keep up with all them motherfuckers. I ain't gonna lie.
Like I said, people might not remember it. They might be too young, but it was a movie out years ago called Sybil, and Sally Fields played in it. And Sybil had, I think, maybe 30 different personalities. Okay, and it was a really good movie. It's an old movie, but that's Sansa Ray. She is fucking Sybil the Rat. Okay, because she got a whole lot of people running around in her head doing a whole lot of different shit. Okay, and ain't none of it working. It's a damn shame. 40 years old. She's talking like she 20. She's stupid. Stupid. Oh, okay. I'm on mute.
A.M. Let that sit with you. I go to sleep at 1 a.m. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day. Every day. So if I can, as a single mother, juggle all this and keep pushing because I care about my legacy and my kids, why can't a man do this? I wouldn't, like, if I had a choice, I would have a man who would take one of these responsibilities out of all of the responsibilities I have. I don't care if it was something as simple as just watch my investment portfolio. Just watch my stock. If that was his only
Oh, so bitch, you want a motherfucking nigga to sit home and watch $5.05 on a motherfucking stock?
Wait a minute. She got stock now? Okay.
That bullshit that you could buy. I ain't gonna say bullshit because you can't put some money into it, but we know she ain't putting no big dollars into the shit. She think everybody's fucking stupid, you know,
She
because it
said
sounds
watch her
good.
portfolio, her investment
Right.
portfolio. Okay,
Yeah.
girl.
She bought some fucking penny stocks and shit. This bitch thinks she about to hit the fucking jackpot off of that, I guess. No, bitch. You got to put a lot of motherfucking money into when it comes to that stock shit. And it's kind of cities and all that shit, y'all. You got to put a lot of money into that shit to see some type of average return. If, for instance, I know a guy, he bought a CD, kept it in the bank for 3 years, put 3,500 in. No, he put $3,000 in, and after 3 years, the bank called him back, told him to come pick up 3,400. So I'm like, damn, I mean, all them goddamn years you had in there, you only gained 400, and basically that was off the insurance.
CDs are the worst thing you could ever do.
Exactly. It's the same thing damn near like with the stock. Like I said, I mean, if you do hit big on the stock, yeah, you can get some good returns. I will say that, but you got to know which ones.
You have to have money into these stocks, and right now,
Right.
none of these penny stocks are paying off unless you got them 3, 4, 5 years ago.
Exactly.
Unless you got them 4 or 5 years ago. Right now, put money into the stock, you only gaining 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks today, and then you lose 20, 30, 40, 50 bucks tomorrow, unless you got some thousands, which we know she ain't got.
There you go.
Okay.
Exactly.
And then she said she got stock in Walmart and Disney and all that shit. You only getting half a penny on the bottom.
Exactly. For real, because everybody got that.
Right. The shit ain't moving. It ain't
Right.
going up. There's nothing that happens for that shit to bloom up. Okay. So she's not making money in that shit.
Now that bitch talking about she invested in a startup company or something. Oh, you might be on to something. But
right, but that's had to be what, years ago though.
Yeah.
It can't be right now. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It's just
Miss Jibba said baby has extensive portfolio from death donations. Oh shit.
Now if she really want to make some money, or her kids make some money, what she need to do is put $1 million life insurance on her head and put it in Justice and her daughter's name. So when she do die, since she's 40, she's probably gonna pay about $300-400 a month. When she do die, they can split $1 million.
I was just finna get to I was just finna get to that.
Exactly.
That's gonna be the problem. She ain't gonna be able to make that payment every month.
Why not? She made $15,000.
She might not be able to get $1 million, but she could get a nice policy at her age because she's 40 paying maybe $70 or $80 a month. She could find a nice policy, for 300,000, something like that.
But she gotta keep making that payment. That's the thing.
Yeah, right.
And
That's
let
how
me just
you
say
build
this.
wealth and pass it down.
Right. That's how white folks do it.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's how you
Right.
do that. Life
Exactly.
insurance. Yeah.
So I will
Exactly.
say this for people
Then
who
on top
are
of that, she could have got insurance where she could have pulled money up out of there. But she don't know nothing
Yeah.
yeah,
about
Get
that.
her a
She don't
whole
know nothing
life
about that. That's
policy.
why she don't never talk about
yeah,
that because
term
she don't
life,
know.
yeah, whole
Yeah.
life term, yeah, whole life
Right.
policy
Whole
where she can
life,
draw,
not
she can grade
term.
the
Yeah.
interest, yeah, the whole life,
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But she don't know
Because I
nothing about
mean,
that.
term policies really you shouldn't get unless you up in age where you
Right.
cannot get the whole life policy like on your mama or your daddy. I know it sounds sad, but if you got a mother and dad's in their 50s and 60s, you and your brothers and sisters can pay for a term life of the max to where they die in the next 5 to 10 years. Y'all collect all that money. This is how white people has been getting rich over the years. They are putting these
Exactly.
policies on their parents and on their cousins and sisters who are crackheads and out there living
Mm-hmm.
wild. They will put a life insurance policy for $1 million on their ass, and when they gone, I'm sorry, I loved you, I cried, but I need my millions. That's how it
Exactly.
happens.
Right. My son is in his 20s, early 20s, and got a nice policy because it's real cheap right now. And
Right,
his whole life. And it's a whole life. And it's going to make him some money as he gets older. So,
right. So
and I have
black folks look
term
into
life.
that.
Yeah, we have term life because I'm older. But
Right.
yeah, you're right. You're exactly right, I am. But she don't know about nothing like that.
Nope. But
Mm-mm.
watch, in 2 weeks she gonna know about it,
Yeah,
or
because
she
she
gonna speak.
listening to us. Yeah,
Right, she gonna
right.
cover it. That's gonna be
Yeah.
her next stream of income.
Mm-hmm.
Watch.
Yep.
She gonna come over here and say that the baby got that Gerber life insurance policy. Watch.
Yep.
Oh man. Boy. Surviving Iraq.
I would be happy because it's so much stuff that I do. I just need somebody to take something off my back. Sometimes I'll be like, I'm working.
Well, shit, bitch, you got the doctor over there. What the fuck you mean? Shit, you got a high value man over there. You mean to tell me he can't help you?
So hard. I be working so fucking hard. Sometimes my son, I will be so tired. I wish my son's father was around to just watch my son in another room right quick so I can finish up a project or take a nap. But because he wasn't strong enough to take on a leadership role, I have to take on the leadership role myself. Now, keep in mind, when I was pregnant, I fell back and let him lead. He did.
Did I tell y'all? I told you.
She let him
I
lead and he
told
laid
y'all.
his ass right out the
Exactly.
door.
She wanted to make it seem like she the one that came in the relationship and she was more the shit than he was.
Uh-huh.
She was leading.
Oh God. He laid his
But he
ass right out
passed
that door. He was
right.
like, see you later.
let, let, let me say this, and this is why I'm like, people really watch her. That statement alone, if any woman is still watching Sansaray, when you tell me that you were a middle class woman with a job and money and all that, and you allowed a nigga to lead you to washing up in a Walmart fucking bathroom and sleeping in the back of a fucking truck, you have to be stupid dumb. You have to be batshit crazy. If I had a daughter and she tell me that she loved a nigga so much that she left her job, she turned in her car, she became homeless for a nigga, and that she washing up in a wash, I will beat the shit out of my daughter. And she told me some shit like that.
Oh God.
You that damn smart, and you let a nigga lead you to homelessness.
Oh man.
Ooh, my stomach. Wait.
Like you, I mean, if that's the shit, then women stay away from priest dick, because priest dick leads you to homelessness. Then,
Right.
if that's the case, okay, 'cause that's the only thing I can think of. Like, what
Oh
the fuck?
shit. Ooh, we got gold
Like
on the
she,
tip of that thing. Okay.
like, come on, what woman? Now I can see if she was already homeless, but please tell me what woman who just had a little bit of decency, a little bit of sense, and a little bit of money will let all that shit go to go wash. And you know how filthy Walmart bathrooms are.
It's
Right.
filthy. Yeah.
So you washing up in the motherfuckers,
Ugh,
and you
I don't
living in the
get
back
it.
of a truck and can feed
Walmart
the baby,
bathrooms don't even have hot water half the time.
and
Oh man.
all because you was waiting for him to say where you guys was gonna live at.
Right. Come on now.
Man,
He could make his
man,
mind up where he wanted to leave. Yeah, man.
Uh,
I'm sitting here like,
oh,
fuck this. You know you got the motherfucking money. Fuck it. We just gonna be here for at least a year. And then we're about, you know what I'm saying, a better place that, you know what I'm saying, after.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
right?
Oh shit. Oh man.
Shit.
You want me working certain things? I said, okay, I won't do these things. Lost a source of income. I lost like 3 sources of income because he asked me to stop doing certain things, stop working with certain people. I trusted him to lead me, and he led me right into poverty. So just because a woman is an alpha male or she's strong or she's modern or she's blah 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 doesn't mean she does.
Hey Nelly, child, I said the same motherfucking thing. That's what the fuck I'd have did. Ain't no motherfucking way I been washed up in Walmart bathroom. I'd have went to the motherfucking YMCA, worked out, shit, jumped in a motherfucking shower for motherfucking well, for the price they charge you. I think it was $4-5. And shit, they'd have been cool. They could have did that every day. But shit, she went to motherfucking Walmart parking lot. I mean Walmart. Come on.
Know how to.
Mm.
And if it's a man out here complaining, like it be men out here complaining, women don't know how to be submissive. Nah, nigga, women don't know how to be submissive to you because you don't know what you're doing. A woman will trust you if
but Sansa know what she doing. She know what she doing, y'all. She's still in the motherfucking extended stay hotel after all these goddamn years, and she knows what she's doing. Okay.
you lead her in the right direction. Don't a woman want to be led into no poverty, man?
You got something to say, Sam?
I was just getting ready to say, um, she wants to make it seem like Priest did all of this and led her into poverty and all that. She had a choice. You have a choice. You can let a man lead. Yes, you can allow that man to lead. But if you see he leading your ass to the Walmart bathroom, then you a stupid bitch. Okay? Because you need to say, no, I'm not gonna let you. No, we're not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. So she had a choice in the matter. And that's the part that irritates me. She wants to make it seem like Priest did all of this to her and she's the victim. She had a choice at any moment, any given time. She could have been like, no, I'm not sleeping in the back of no truck and I'm not washing my ass in no Walmart. So she needs to stop blaming Priest for every decision and choice that she made for herself. I mean, damn.
And
Shit.
let me piggyback off of you. I don't know how Atlanta is, so I don't know what areas where these extended stays and where this Walmart is. But the ones in California, they have neighborhoods around them. So if they was trying to figure out where the fuck they was gonna live at, live in the fucking neighborhood where you in extended stay at. They could have got them a single somewhere around there. The
Right.
problem is Sansaray ain't got good credit, and Priest probably had having the good credit,
Exactly.
and they ain't had no damn money to get
Right.
no
Right.
place to live.
That's
They
exactly what it
right.
But
was.
she don't want to say that.
No, she
Right.
gonna say that because she knows she ain't had no goddamn job. She was above
Nope.
banking off of YouTube donations. That's
Right.
why them
And
donations,
she
that shit fluctuate. That shit ain't a steady
mhm.
motherfucking pay. That
And
shit
she
is not a
couldn't have
steady
had good
goddamn pay.
credit because she couldn't have had good credit because her car got repossessed. Didn't she have
Right.
repossession? Right.
Well, I think there was a Uber that got taken back. I
In
think.
Atlanta?
Yeah, I think. I know one car
Yeah,
did
Uh-uh.
get
all her
repossessed.
cars.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I
Oh,
know
I
all
one.
her
thought it was
cars
her
has been
car. Okay.
Yeah, I know
no, but
one.
this is my thing though. But they had steady income because Prince had a job.
That's just
Right.
one income though. Come on now,
Yeah,
one
but you can get a
income.
single off that. You can't get a single off that
Yeah,
in
he could have
Atlanta.
got an
Uh,
apartment.
nah. You got to think about this, y'all. I mean, he wasn't making it much for one. Then he was still helping out. You know what I'm saying, over the Sedonia situation. He said that himself.
Yeah, because they had bills. Right.
Right.
Well,
He
at
had an
least they could.
obligation.
They should have
Right.
got in and got 3 months eviction notice. I would have did that shit. Still living on goddamn City State. At least pay first and last. At least give me 3 months to figure out some shit there.
Right.
Because City State is even more because you got to pay that shit every week.
Yeah.
Yeah, those
Well,
things are
every
expensive.
week or month, depending on which one you go to.
I don't see
Some
why
Yeah,
weeks.
she
but
didn't apply for some Section 8 shit. They
she
could
had
have
no
extra
damn
places.
kids. She
No,
couldn't have. That's why.
no,
That's
you
why
do
she always
Section
with
8.
her dad.
You don't got low income, you mean?
Yeah, low income. You can't get Section 8 on no kids
Yeah.
unless you old.
She should apply for low
Well,
income. She could have did that.
Yeah, she could have got
But
some.
that's the thing. Low income, she'd have been in the hood.
She
South Ray
been in
don't
the
want to
and
be in
then
the hood.
project.
too,
Yeah.
and then too. Let me say this too. This is how you know that Sansa Ray doesn't make rational decisions because you was living with your baby daddy for so long and you had there. I at least would have played good until I was able to fully move out into my own shit before I
Mm-hmm.
just left and said, "Fuck it, I'm gonna leave and
Right.
we just gonna be out here in the world in the streets." You know
Right.
I didn't have no money. Like, come on, like,
Well,
come on, man,
Right.
it's
once
dumb.
again, she put herself in that position.
Exactly.
She ain't gonna say that part. She gonna just make it seem like, oh, Andre, like, oh, you like him so much, why don't y'all just move in together? I'm like, yeah, let's move in together. After knowing this dude for
Right.
3 months. Come on now.
Yeah.
Not yeah,
Mm.
2 months after knowing
Yeah, well.
him. All right.
Mm-hmm.
It's bad when you can't promote your own page because they will troll you out. Okay. Yes, I can't even. You know why I don't promote my other YouTube channels? Let me tell you, history has shown me out of the 8 years I've been on YouTube, history has shown me that I can't tell everybody what all of the YouTube channels I got. Because every time I have shared a YouTube channel with you guys, trolls have trolled that channel every time. I got a positive living channel. They trolled that channel. I have a tech channel where I was going to do tech tutorials because I'm a software engineer. They trolled that channel. I have a channel with for mothers. They trolled that channel. They trolled my music channel. So now my other channels, I don't even say nothing. I don't even say nothing. I just make more money off of them and keep my mouth shut. I ain't telling nobody what they about. They damn near troll my face.
How the hell you got YouTube channels
What
but
is
you
it?
don't want nobody to know about
What
them?
is
So how in the hell are you making money off of them if nobody knows about them? I mean, really? Oh,
oh, shit. Oh, shit.
Hey, you know
oh
what? I think
shit!
you know what? I think we the crazy ones listening to this shit.
This is
I think I'm
crazy.
crazy. Crazy. I think y'all need to be locked up. I think I'm crazy because
Oh,
this shit is
I have
just
several
it's.
you look. I got several YouTube channels, but I don't tell anybody about them because people will troll them. But I'm making money off of them. Oh my gosh!
oh, man.
Oh,
Wow. So we
Oh,
got
shit.
secret YouTube channels now, right? Secret ones
Right.
Mm.
that's making
We got
money.
deep dark web YouTube channels.
But yet you come on your 43,000 sub channel YouTube and do a live, it can barely
Right.
get 25 people in that motherfucker.
Exactly. So this other channels, you know what I'm saying? These underground channels she got, they must got about a couple of hundred in them motherfucker back. They got two.
Wow.
Oh man.
I'm making a doctor's
Oh,
appointment tomorrow. I need my
Oh, that
brain
shit
checked.
is too funny. Ooh. Ooh.
My son got a channel. Damn, they trolled that channel to death. But that channel doing good. I don't even have to post on their channel a lot.
hold the fuck up. You ain't got to post on that channel live. Well, bitch, When the last time you posted on that? What, 2-3 months ago? You got to post it on the channel live. Well, if you ain't got to post it on the channel live, how's it gaining traction?
That channel growing naturally because it's a kids channel, so it's different. That channel grow on its own. Eventually, I start making some decent money off that channel, but it's not monetized yet. For some reason, I don't know why it's not monetized yet. Because it got the subscribers, it has the watch hours.
Nah. It doesn't have the watch hours. That's why. They not that long, Sansaray. She think we fucking stupid. Yeah, I want y'all to just hear me out. You gotta have 4,000 watch hours. If I make 10-second videos and they get like an average of 50 hits. Let's say an average of 50 hits. 10-second videos, and I got what 20 videos. Let's say 20 videos. That's not going to pan out. You don't have the watch time. You don't.
It's not monetized yet. I have no clue why. Anyway, so sometimes when you're successful, let me tell you something about success and money. People don't want you to be more successful than them. They don't want that for you. So they do whatever they can to destroy it. If they see you in a healthy marriage or a healthy relationship, they'll do what they can to destroy that. If they see that your business is functioning 100%, they'll do what they can to fuck up that business. They tried to fuck up this channel, you know, and the person that fucked up this channel was me, because I was like, I'm about to start over, because I don't want the bullshit, because it was so much bullshit. I was like, fuck this, I'm about to scrap all this shit and start over. So I started over, and so now I got my little, you know, my little bit of subscribers and my little bit of views, and I'm fine. I'll build off that. But I started over for a reason. Like, people like, oh, Sansaray don't get as many hits or views as she used to, because I started over. Like, I literally was like, fuck that, I'm starting all over. But I noticed that when someone saw that I was having a functioning like business relationship that was positive, they tried to destroy it every time. And so now I don't tell anybody what I'm doing. I just do it. People don't know what I'm doing. I just do it. I just show up.
She just show up, but don't talk. Okay.
Wait, but okay, good question. But how do we know that she drive Uber? How do we know that she's a IT tech? How do we know all this shit? Is she not telling us? How do we know about the doctor, the crackhead dude, the dude who sent her $20, the dude who told her she was beautiful in every goddamn alphabet in the fucking, you know, in the ABC and all this shit? How do we know all this and she's not telling us her fucking business?
Right. It's crazy.
Like, how we know she live in Northern California? How we know about Prince and his life and what the fuck going on with
Right.
and all this shit? If she not telling us, so am I done? Or I can't hear? Or this shit?
Right.
I want to say it again. Like, I'm trying to figure out. 'Cause I swore it's her voice. Oh, I know what. This is number 7 out of 14. She don't know what 6 and 5 and 4 said. Then this shit is crazy, man.
It is. It's
I'm telling you, it's gonna be a teacher who's teaching psychology, and she gonna be this motherfucking case study or her case study. This shit is gold, right here.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I used to, like, I'll give you guys my tips and I'll talk about my lifestyle and, you know, the things that I learned and the things that I could teach people. But I'm not going to do it how I used to where I used to be like sharing my personal friendships, because people was trying to destroy my personal friendships and my personal business relationships with certain people. And it's just like, they're doing too much, you know? No one ever wants to co-parent. I like to travel. My ex does not, but wants us not to go anywhere. Let me tell you something. Two people are always going to be different from each other, right? Whoever you end up in a relationship with, always be sure before you lay down with this person that you've seen this person in all seasons. In all seasons. Let winter, spring, summer, and fall happen before you lay down with this person, because you get to see who they are in all of those seasons. Hang out with them, get to know them, be their friend. A lot of people don't want to take that time. They be like, I ain't got time. What the fuck you mean you ain't got time? We talking about your life here. Who you date and who you lay up with and your friendships and who you consume, what you consume on a day-to-day basis, what you watching, what you listen to, what you eating, all of that stuff is serious. All of it is something that you need to take serious, because you could have a lifetime consequence. You could get stuck with a person, place, or thing that you don't even want to be stuck to. You feel me? You have to sit down and think about who you're sleeping with beforehand. You're talking about he don't want you to travel. You want to travel. Travel. Stop being concerned about what he wants. Sometimes kids can go with you when you travel. Sometimes they can stay with him when you travel. One of y'all got to be the person that put their foot down and be like, I ain't putting up with the drama. That's what I had to do with my son's father. I was like, okay, we're not going to keep going through this drama. I'm not about to sit up here and keep begging you to be a father. I'm not about to sit up here and beg you while you bringing everybody else into our business. And I don't got time for that. I'm going to just go file for child support. When I want to moderate it, I can. But it organized the situation because I don't have to deal with him. I don't have to see him. I don't. And as good as I feel like it would be for my son to have his father around, his father has to choose that. His father has to be in a leadership position to do that. And when I say leadership position, I don't just mean he has money, he has resources. No, he has to be there mentally as well. Being a leadership is about character. It's your character, it's your mindset, it's your emotional intelligence. If his mind ain't right, his heart ain't right, he's not gonna be a good father anyway. So I'm not gonna try to push him to be around my son when he still got all of these toxic behaviors. I'd rather he be gone, take his toxic shit with him, and then when he release that shit, maybe he can come back around, or maybe he can come around and meet his son, and they can, have a little relationship. But it's
okay. What toxic behaviors do he has? That's what I can't figure out, son. So what toxic behaviors that he has? I mean, what do y'all think his toxic behaviors are? Yeah, see, you're. I know I am fell out. What do y'all think his toxic behaviors behaviors are in the chat? Because she said here talking about, oh, he has toxic behaviors. He can't come around his son no more until he get rid of that. What is his toxic behaviors? What are they? Okay. Welcome back to the panel. I am.
Yeah, thanks. I got kicked out. Well, I think she keeps up the same narrative of how he was, yelling, supposedly yelling and screaming at her, and the fact that he didn't want to be with her. Like Sansa Ray said, if he ain't gonna be with her, then he couldn't be in his son's life. And so all this shit is just placating to the
But
women
yeah,
that are in her
I
chat,
know.
though.
I know,
Yeah.
but you still I'm just trying to, because she's trying to paint this narrative right now, saying that, oh, he got these toxic behaviors. What is his toxic behavior?
Oh, she's not gonna say. She's just gonna put it out there like that for the women who
Just because a man don't want to be with you. I'm
right.
just kind of going on what you're saying, but I know what it really is.
Yeah.
But just because a man don't want to be with you, that doesn't make his behavior toxic. He just don't want to be with you.
Right.
When you don't want something no more, that don't mean you have a toxic behavior. He won't let her live with him for 18 years. Oh, that's toxic behavior. Just because he won't let her live with him. Oh, I didn't know that was toxic behavior. I just thought it was a person that don't want to be around you.
till that day comes. I'm not gonna let those poisonous toxins that my son's father has come into my child's life. Somebody has to be the parent. Somebody has to put their foot down and say, this is how we're going to co-parent. And if it's not the man in the situation, if you as a woman, let's say you're a woman and you're a single mother, if you keep coming to a man and you're asking him to co-parent or to lead the situation, and he still does not give you a solid answer on how y'all gonna do this, you gotta take over. You don't have a choice. I didn't have a choice. I kept coming to him like, what you want to do? How you want to do this? All he kept saying is, don't have an abortion. Don't have an abortion. Okay, I'm not gonna have an abortion. How do you want to do this? Are you gonna help me while I'm pregnant? What you gonna do? How we gonna do this? What's our living arrangement gonna be like? You don't want to be together anymore. You want to be in a relationship.
He said, "What's our relationship? I mean, living arrangement is gonna be like." But at the same time, he's trying to tell you he don't want to be. I mean, he told you he don't want to be with you no more. So why would you sit here and ask him what's our living arrangement is going to be like? Oh shit! She told herself right there.
Well, see, I think that she thought. Oh, what?
Go ahead.
No, I was saying I think that she thought that she was gonna be able to live, and he was gonna be okay with living how her and her Andre lives.
And nah, everybody don't go for that shit, man.
Right.
You
But
know,
she thought
everybody don't go for that shit, man.
right. What threw everything off is that Priest end up having I can't be around this baby and be around this bitch too. It's just ain't gonna happen. And I think she fucked that up by always putting their business on YouTube.
Yeah, of course she fucked it up. Go ahead, Sam.
No, I was just saying, yeah, that's true. She talked too much. And what man wants all his business out like that? That's crazy.
Now I think
I
you missed the
agree.
part. You missed the part when she just said that yeah, he said he didn't want to be with me no more. So I said, well, what's our relation? What's our living arrangements gonna be then?
Oh, I missed that. I was popping me some popcorn because this shit is funny.
Oh yeah,
I
that
had to
shit
get
was
some
funny.
popcorn. So she said, "What's our?"
Living arrangements gonna be.
Wow.
Oh man.
Mm-mm.
All right, let's go
She
ahead, roll.
goofy.
That's all I kept asking him. Okay, well, what do you want to do? Because I was down with whatever he wanted to do. I was giving him the opportunity to lead. And when I noticed that he was doing everything humanly possible to make it a dramatic situation, I could not trust him in a leadership role. I had to take over. And every woman who makes that choice, she chose it because she had no choice. It was either that or live in poverty and struggle with your kid, or not have your kid at all, or have an abortion, put your kid up for adoption, live in the hood, have defects come take your kids, be poor. You know what I'm saying? Don't nobody listen. I was a good woman before the man came. I had a brain before he came. It doesn't mean that because this broken man decided to leave me with the child, that suddenly that means that there's something going on with me. It's him.
Shit.
And
Okay. Can you believe that she just said that?
She said it shit before. It just funny how she just tell a story.
She is always the victim, never accountable for none of her shit. It was never
Exactly.
her fault. Every choice was Priest's choice. She didn't have a say so. It's like you always have a choice. What the hell is wrong with her? She is goofy. She really is. She's weird as fuck. Crazy. She living in poverty now. The hell. Okay, I'm on mute. Wow.
I will say this. I think if Priest called her today and said, buy me a ticket to fly out there, I want to be with you and my son, she would do that shit. I think she would really do it and she would accept him. And I think low key, I think that's what she wants. I think that reason why she talk about all these men that she in her mind it tells her that Priest might be jealous and be like, okay, I want to be around my son. I think she really ain't messing with nobody because she think that Priest finally gonna come around as his son get older and want to be with him and her because, like we said, the only option he got to really be a father to his son is to move to LA because it's going to be hard to do it from Atlanta.
Right. He not coming.
You
She
know,
need to move on. He's not doing that. If he was gonna do it, he'd have done it by now.
but I mean, I know it's somebody out there for everybody,
Yeah.
but who genuinely wants Sansa Ray
Nobody.
Nobody.
to be in a relationship with her? Like
Not even the
other than
crackhead. Okay, the
right,
crackhead didn't even want.
right, like other than sex, maybe one time because you think it would be whatever. Who wants to be with Sansa Ray?
Nobody.
Nobody.
Poor little tink tink. That's a shame.
Oh, man.
Right.
It's all maybe in my deal. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm pretty sure just about every female is some man in the DM sending off, you know what I'm saying, with you pics and all that shit, and hello, beautiful mornings and all that shit. But what niggas come up to you in reality? That's what we want to know about.
Maybe she could find her a woman.
Nah, because she
What woman
gonna
gonna want that? Well, no.
right, 'cause she gonna want to be better than a woman. She don't like
Hold each other accountable. That's all I'm saying. Hold each other accountable. Kevin Samuels does not hold men accountable.
but I thought you was just saying you just done with Kevin Samuels. That was X'd out. So now you bringing his name back up. Wow. So I told you, motherfucker, say something that sound good for that moment. When dude called out in the chat, said, "Oh, I've been off Kevin Samuels. That's X'd out. That's the past. I'm not talking about him no more." And look at her. Look at her.
At all. He puts all the pressure on women. All of the pressure is on women. So to me, the easiest come up on YouTube or any social media platform is to dog women out. Say something negative about women. You know, you get the spoils. Every person knows this. Every man knows this. If you want to become someone on social media and you a black man, you want to get some money on YouTube, dog the fuck out of black women. Because YouTube will give you some money for that shit. Look at what these men doing. They're teaming together, creating a culture of black men who do not like black women. That's all it is. These men are not teaching these men, other men, these misogyny gurus who are betas disguised as alphas are out here teaching other alphas to hate women, not teaching them how to be good husbands and fathers, but teaching them to hate women more. You see the problem here? Because see, when I'm talking to women, I'm not teaching women to hate men. I teach women to be better women so that they can make better choices in men later on. That's what I'm teaching. I'm teaching be selective, choose better. Because I'm not saying that the guy from earlier, remember I said the guy from earlier who teamed up with the Snow Bunny, he told me that women need to choose better. And I said, I'm sick of hearing that shit. I'm not sick of hearing that shit because it's not true. It's true. Women do need to choose better. But the problem with that statement is that men are not holding men accountable or encouraging men to change. They're only encouraging women to be better and make better choices. They aren't teaching men to make better choices. The only better choice they claim to be teaching these men is stop dating black women and date a white woman or Puerto Rican woman. That's it. They aren't teaching these men how to be better from the inside out. They're not teaching them to have better characters. They're teaching them how to be misogynist, sexist assholes. That's what's happening. But from a woman who is a single mother, for some reason, people want to just think, oh, she's fucking out of her mind. She's crazy. You know? Come on, man. It's definitely not that. I gotta go, y'all. It's been real. Listen, if you follow me on Instagram at The Real Sansa, I give you wealth tips. I give tips about spirituality. I give tips about business. I just started TikTok. I'm like getting big on TikTok already. I think it's because God, man. I speak about God a lot. I speak about God more than I used to. I used to want to be a minister. I moved to Atlanta.
You used to want to be a minister, but I
I
thought you
thought you
used to be a
was.
minister.
Right.
Oh,
Oh, the
alrighty.
lies, the
You learn something
lies.
new every day, don't you?
Gotta keep up with them lies.
Right. You learn
Mhm.
something new every day. Boy. Oh man. Oh, everybody that emailed me with the free mask, I'm get them out tomorrow. If I don't get them out tomorrow, they definitely gonna go out Saturday. What else? Oh yeah, like I said, once again, everybody, the visuals is coming. Just give me a minute. I'm over here trying to study this shit, you know what I'm saying? Day by day, get it down packed. Then I gotta get some more shit. You know what I'm saying, to get this shit rocking and rolling. So we gonna be coming up on the visuals pretty soon. We gonna get there. What else? Damn, I'm gonna do an upload for this weekend. I'm gonna do that Brittany Jones one again, y'all. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna do that. It's been hectic ever since after the first, as I told y'all. I've been trying to keep up. But like I said, I'm gonna drop that. I'm trying to drop that for Saturday. And then we're gonna definitely be back live. We might go live tomorrow. If I get everything out the way, we're gonna live more. Timing up. This right here, I know was gonna be a humbug. Because I know she was gonna be on her shit. Because she ain't talked in a minute. You know, the rat, she can't hold it in. Let me see. What you got something you want to say? Saying
No, it was funny. I enjoyed it. I'm getting ready to get off of the panel, and I'll just listen in the chat. But it was fun. I enjoyed it. Sansa Ray is cool for Cocoa Puffs for real. That's all.
oh man,
Crazy.
right. It was a good Thursday laugh right here. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I enjoyed you. I am.
Yeah, he just left off.
Oh, he
yeah, he
did?
probably still in the chat. Yeah.
Oh,
But
okay.
he left off the panel.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right. Well, I'll talk with
All
you
right,
later. Okay.
All right.
All right.
Yeah. Once again, appreciate I am Sin, Uncle Woody coming up. He weighed in as well. I know he couldn't wait. Will couldn't wait. Oh man. But he came up, he weighed in. Much love to him. Let me see. Who else? I think that's just about it. Yeah, I think that's just about it. Okay, so that's it. Till next time. I'm gonna go ahead and do a little smooth quick outro with the commercial. But till next time, everybody stay up. Shout out to our sponsor. Make sure you tune in for Talking Shit, and also make sure you tune in for Real Talk. That's right. Look out for my new merch. Link will be in the description. Soon as available. Coming soon. Yo, once again, you fuck with me. Hit the likes. If you don't, hit the dislike. Feel free to comment and subscribe. Make sure y'all be on the lookout for my upcoming player cooking show.